You're tuning in to Floridian Rollo. I'm your host, Floridian Rollo, and I'm coming at you with another live stream. You see the title of the video. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Ladies, stop lying on me. Yes, I block you. Yes, you don't have no wrench over here. You moving wicked. You crashing out. This is why I'm hearing you crashing out. You super crashing out. I don't want you, lady. I have a lady. And then on top of that, you said that me and Selena together. Me and Selena are cool. We're not together. You lie on her. You lie on Ringo. You lying on Brainwaves. You lying on other people. Lady, stop lying on me. And then you said that I want to be with who? New broke. Be with another man? Take the what? Leave the what? Woman? I don't want you. I have a lady. I have a lady. I don't want you. I don't have no interest in you. We were supposed to link up. Me, you, and Selena were supposed to link up and do skits. What you're trying to do is get my attention. You upset. I moved on. I don't got time for the racist stuff. I deal with all types of people, important people in my life. Woman, you crashing out again? You can't come back over here. Stop lying on me. Stop lying on other people. Woman, what you want? I'm not interested in you. I got a lady. Why would I want to get up with you for? Why are you putting it out in the universe? Rollo wants you. Rollo wanted to do business with you because you say you're a businesswoman. Well, you ain't acting like a businesswoman right now. You crashing out. You projecting yourself on me as if I wanted you. No, you want me. You want me. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, and I'm not interested. Find somebody else to be interested in. Leave me alone. I'm done. This is my only video about you. I'm not mentioning your name. You can mention my name 1,000, 2,000 videos. You could crash out like old girl from Tennessee. Crashing out. I mean, Rebel crashed out. You crashing out. Old girl that a while back crashing out. What's going on with y'all? This is crazy. I know now my wedding season is here. And the crazy thing about it, we're not far-fetched from the Rebel situation. This is wow, yo, this is crazy. The lying. You took of the skits that I say we would do as if I'm going to be in a relationship with you. Wow. I thought you were smarter than that. So I say we're going to do certain shows and certain skits. You take it and ask, you want to be in a relationship with me? Oh my goodness. Yo, guys, you can't make this up, y'all. Oh, you tell a woman we're going to do business. It's from business to relationship? So I got to say we got to be in a relationship to do business? Oh my goodness. Yo, it's a backwards world out here. Now she running out now she crashing out now. Oh. Yo. She pissed that I block her. Why are you pissed? I don't need no entity and deity in this hatred type of situation on my platform. I got different type of folks watch my platform from different parts of the world that's watching me, support me different ways, putting me on to things that makes important sense. We can't have none of that nonsense over here. know she's watching my video. Oh, she's watching. She's probably listening and talking about it. Wow, I'm talking about this. I'm not mentioning your name though. And so it is what it is. I'm gonna lay with New Breed? What? I wanna lay with New Breed. Or is it that you wanna lay with New Breed? When you into this stuff? Oh, ass no. Miss me with that, y'all. Miss me with that. Telling me, y'all, man. Yo, once I remove a person, I don't even want to watch them. I don't got time to watch what they doing, man, because it's crazy, y'all. It's nasty work, man. It's nasty work, man. Yo, people are literally losing their mind out here, y'all. People are literally losing their mind out here. All you can do is laugh about this. Yo, fellas, if you talk to a woman online and you trying to do business, she taking it as you trying to be in a relationship with her. No, she wanted to be in a relationship with me, and I would not want to be in a relationship with her. No, there's no way. This is crazy, man. Who's the next person, man? Because this is getting to the point. Who's next? I shouted out this person. I supported this person. Cash App, Super Chat. And now the things came out tonight. Dang. People are thirsty for attention. They're not moving correctly. Yo, man. Yo, it's crazy. I don't expect nobody to say anything in the chat. Everybody's in the clouds because they probably listening to that situation over there. I don't even bother to see what's going on over there. It's just crazy, man. It's crazy. It's crazy out here in these streets, yo. Yo, these people are crashing now. She crashing now. Yo. When she said that, I want her, I said, no way she said that, and that's not even true. She took as, we doing skits, we having a good time, we doing shows, relationships, whatever as of it. I want to get with you. No. Man. You lied on Selena too? Wow. That's nasty work. That's nasty work. Man. Lied on Ringo, lied on Brainwaves, and other ladies. I'm telling you, there's going to be some changes, y'all. There's going to be a lot of changes. There's going to be a lot of changes on my platform. I'm telling you right now. There'll be a lot of changes in my platform. Because now, this is uncalled for. It's uncalled for. When was Rebel? About 2 weeks? Not even a week ago. Rebel was about a week ago. Now it's this woman, a content creator. I'm laughing. It's funny because I'm laughing seriously. Like, what do I see myself doing with somebody like that? I got a woman. I'm not into men. If men is into men, that's on them. Yeah, you say that we into men? I'm a Mason now. I'm Boulay. Facts. Yo, facts, man. Facts, bro. Man, what these ladies want with me, man? I'm in a relationship with somebody. I don't have no interest in doing anything with you, getting a relationship with you. I have a woman. Why I want to get in a relationship with you for? Think I'm gonna mess up what I got going on dealing with you? And you racist? You don't like other cultures? I got family members of other cultures. How dare you be so disrespectful? Take that FBA nonsense and BHI nonsense out my way. You ain't bringing that over here. So you can call me whatever you want to call me. Because you had hate in your heart the whole entire time. You had hate for the brothers. You had hate for Selena too. You had hate for Selena. Leave Selena alone. What she do to you? Jealousy, man. Oh, I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. I'm doing great. I'm doing real great. Thanks for asking. Yo, these ladies are losing it, y'all. They crashing out on me. Dad! You would think, by the way, she talking that we did something together, ain't nothing went down. That's the crazy part. Dad. They see I'm hot on the street now. They see I'm making moves now. They see I got a lady, I'm doing different things. They like, Dad, Rollo he being successful. He about his business. Let me slander his name. Let me slander Ringo's name. Let me slander Brainwave's name while I at it. I supported this woman. I had her get a lot of support that she didn't even expect. She could forget about that now because she ain't getting no support. Them days are over. The support is done for her. She could beg. She could fake apology. I'm not talking to her ever again. I'm DONE done. So don't mention her name in my chat. I ain't dealing with her. She could call me it. She could say whatever she wants because I know that's not true. You know? People are losing it. They blaming you for their own problems. They blaming you for their own uncomfortability. They blaming you for their own insecurity, y'all. It's crazy. Yeah. Keystone. That's a fact. That's a fact. I want to show y'all something. Let me show y'all something real quick. Now that he mentioned that. Let me show you something. You fellas better stay on point. Because these ladies are losing it, man. Making you out to be somebody you're not. You know what I'm saying? She live right now viewing my video. She live right now viewing my video. Talking bad about me right now. Anyway, I'm not gonna even listen to that. Let me get to something. This is the only time I'm addressing this deity. Now, I want you to hear this. I want you to hear this video. Oh, I'm not dealing with them. Heads no. Heads no. Heads no. I ain't dealing with no crazy women. Let's get to it.
I'm turning 40 this year and everything is just hitting me right now. It's like not where I wanted to be. I haven't succeeded at anything. I haven't even tried. Like, I don't even know anymore. I don't know how to do anything. I don't know how to cope with anything. And I don't know how to, I did this whole growing thing wrong. Like I'm supposed to be an adult. I'm supposed to be able to handle these things, and I can't handle anything. And I literally am just realizing, like, it's been 40 years of this, and like, it's 40 years of just being confused and not knowing and like figuring things out slower and like not like I haven't built anything. I have nothing like to show for this time. I just don't know what I'm doing here.
That's how said individual is right now. Listen, the reason why they're crashing out on us is because we have moved on and they don't want to take accountability of what they're doing. They don't want to address how they're moving. You got a lot of these ladies crashing out and blaming men for their situation. Woman, you lied. How can you call yourself a woman of God and you lied on me? Saying that I went down on another man and then said some other things about the other men. I'm telling you. It's about to get real serious. More people are going to be being removed out of our lives, y'all. Because this is not a game. It's not a game. Listen, woman, you can say whatever you want about me. I know it's not true. I don't want you. You projecting as I want you. I don't want you. We were supposed to do skits. Get the information correct. Talking about I want you. I want you to do skits. We were supposed to do skits, me, you, and Selena at the time. You didn't show up for various reasons. You know why you didn't show up. I ain't got to tell that. I'm not going to dig low into that. I'm going to let you make a fool out of yourself. And anybody believes when she says something wrong with you. Something literally wrong with you, for real. Let's continue to hear what this woman has to say. Let's go.
I'm lost. I'm afraid, and I don't.
You know, a lot of people are feeling like this right now, and I really hope, you know, this girl gets some help if she needs help right now, because everyone that goes into their 40s or just has days, right? We just sit back and you look around me like, what the hell am I doing here? Like, what is this, right? Either
Yep. Yeah, so these DNT women, they losing it, y'all. These DNT women are losing it on Rollo, y'all. They losing it on me. Yo! These ladies have an issue with Rollo now all of a sudden. This is crazy. Why? Because I'm in a relationship with a lovely lady. And they upset, they mad. They upset, they frustrated with their own life. So they want to project. Rebel projected on me. Disrespected Ringo's platform. Now old girl doing the same thing. Projecting. Yo, the Most High is great, man. The Most High is great. That's all I can tell you. Guys, take your time. I'm not giving out no more wrenches. I'm not giving out no more wrenches. I'm going to tell you that right now. I'm not giving out no more wrenches. This lady had a wrench, and I showed nothing but love. I normally don't go back on my word more than one time. When I'm done with a person, I'm done with a person from here on out. Do you understand me? When I'm done, I'm done. Because this right here tells me a lot. And the crazy about it, the crazy whole thing about it, the other one talking about she wanted to apologize. Now they talking to each other. Those two talking to each other. I'm not mentioning the other woman's name. They talking to each other. They had it out with each other. You go to that other woman's platform that's disrespecting us right now, she called the other one out. Now she doing the same thing the other woman is doing. Ain't that something? She doing the same thing or worse. She called out the other girl. Now she flipping out on us. Didn't I tell y'all don't be surprised about this? Didn't I tell y'all don't be surprised about this? She called out the other one for what she did wrong, and she doing the same thing and worse. So what does that say about her? You see? They bugging out. How you doing, Denise? They bugging out, Corey. A lot of y'all that rock with my platform, y'all supported her platform. Y'all supported her Cash App. She disrespect the audience. We brought the audience to her. She missed out on a big blessing, especially with me as well. She missed out on a big blessing. If she would have stayed on code, stay out of certain things, kept certain things to herself, we would not be having this conversation. She missed out on a blessing. I was about to make an important call for her in Texas. Yet she disrespected me. The person from Texas called me, and I'm not talking about Selena. I got an important person in Texas that was about to reach out to her on the platform and help her with her situation. You see what you did? You lied on me, said I wanted to be with you. They heard that. They heard that. And they was pissed because I don't move like that. They was pissed. They said, Rollo, you was going to introduce us to her? Don't you ever do that again. I could have lost out on a big time contract in Texas with this broad. I didn't really have to be on the phone and apologize to them. I'm not helping too many people out, man. If y'all not moving correctly, I'm not helping y'all out, man. Straight up the box, man. I gotta be strict now. I gotta be strict, man. I could have helped her because I know what she's going through, but don't take it out on me and lie on me, Ringo, Brainwaves, and other people. You call out the other one for crashing out on us. Now you're doing the same thing and worse. So this is the games that you women gonna play now? No, y'all can't get, a lot of you can't get in contact with me. A lot of you better thank her for that. A lot of you ladies cannot get in contact with me because of what she did. What she did has made me realize I can't talk to you women about getting you to the next step like I'm doing with the fellas. I gotta be very careful because the lies coming out now. I have a lady. I'm not trying to get in no relationship with anybody else. At all. I'm not. So that's why I said, man, now I'm strict. I'm strict. I'm not giving no more wrenches. I'm not giving no more wrenches, y'all. If y'all gonna support, you're gonna support from the bottom of your heart. Let me make this clear. If y'all gonna support my platform, you're gonna support from the bottom of your heart. Don't support just to support. And then do this madness. The problem with certain content creators is they don't want to be in code. They don't think about the big picture. You're missing out on chances. You don't know who I know. You don't know how many people's lives could change. Waco talked about it. Waco said, Rollo, you saved me. Well, that's the Most High's doing. You don't know who I know. You don't know somebody to bless your Cash App and your Super Chat and change your whole life. You don't know who I know. Don't ever disrespect somebody that could put you on to something big. And that's what old girl did. That's what the other ones did. So I'm telling you, man, it's nasty out here, man. It's crazy. It's like these women and these dudes want me to be broke, poor, disgusted. Hell no. Y'all don't know who I know, man. I don't talk about this stuff because this is not the time for that. Because important people that's in my life, they watch who I rock with, they watch who I build with, and they do their homework. They was about to put that woman on. Her whole life could have changed if she would have just stayed on code. If you have an issue with other ethnicities, keep that to your goddamn self. This is a business. I'm serious about my business. You're not going to mess up my money. You think I'm going to let some black folks mess up my money? Shh, think again. You can call me whatever you want. Like I said, if you're going to support, you're going to support from the heart. You're not going to support and then disrespect me. That's crazy. You crazy, man. A lot of black people, so-called black people, do it to themselves. All those people that's kiki and hollering in her chat, they ain't supporting her. They're not hearing her Cash App. They're not hearing her Super Chat. They're not doing that. I'm not worried about if I'm going to get money or not off this. I'm having a real conversation. Because regardless, I get paid regardless. Believe that. I get paid. I get paid without talk. Believe that. Real talk. Matter of fact, while I'm at it, let me put my Cash App in there. Let me put my Cash App in there. Since we having a conversation. Yeah, I'm not giving out no more riches, y'all. Because I see that they want to be disrespectful. Yeah, y'all support the stream. If you want to hit the Cash App or you want to support the Venmo, you can do the Venmo too. You can support either or. Matter of fact, I'm gonna come on live for y'all. I'm gonna come on live. I'm gonna make them mad right now. They say I ain't got a new phone, right? I'm gonna make them mad right now. Let me show you what. It's winning season, y'all. It's winning season. She messed up big time. Yeah, Corey. She messed up big time, bro. I had a powerful person in Texas about to connect it to something big. She can forget about that now. See, the Most High sometimes, He gonna show you who people really are. Yeah? Hey, the Cash App ring. Thank you, Denise, for the support on the Cash App. I appreciate that. Appreciate the support. Show y'all. Let me show y'all, man. I'm putting in work, y'all. I'm not playing, man. I was busting my behind. My other phone got messed up. And I got me a new phone today. I'm not playing around. Got me a new business phone. What? Ringo, are you serious? Oh, man. You see what I'm saying? You see? Yep. Ringo. Let me put the music down. Ringo, basically, I had an important connect in Texas, right? Called me, told me that it was about to put her on to something big. These are some tycoon folks as well. They tycoon. Some important people in Texas, right? When they found out she was racist, they told me, Rollo, don't you ever put me on with certain people on the internet again. That's what they told me. Let me come on camera. I told you, y'all don't know who I know. Y'all don't know who I know. Be very careful how you treat people on the internet. You don't know who's watching your platform. You don't know who that I rock with supporting your platform. And then she's lying on, she's disrespecting Ringo's wife and kids. She's projecting, Ringo. And she's projected because she wished she had a family. She wished she had a family like you, with whoever she was dealing with. Let me take this off. You know what I'm saying? Let me show y'all something. You think I'm playing? You see this new phone here? You see it? Galaxy S25. Boom. Galaxy S25. I don't need to lie on my thing. I don't need to lie on me. I'm about my business. I ain't got time for this. You see the phone? People saying I'm lying. Look at my other phone. My other business phone got messed up. You see that? You see that? It's still functionable. It's still functionable, right? Still functionable, but it's messed up. So I got to get this taken care of. I got another phone. Then y'all know I got my Apple phone right here. All functionable. Yeah, that phone is messed up. I don't got time for the nonsense. I got serious people I deal with. She done messed up, man. Disrespected Ringo. You know what I'm saying? My bed is messed up. Don't worry about it. Because I'm cleaning right now. It is what it is. Oh, he's a messed up. He messy. No, I'm cleaning. This is my place now. You think I got responsibilities I got to take care of. That's why I didn't, be on the road. I got responsibilities. I got a lot of cleaning up to do before I go to bed. I had to go live. Because when I got the message, I'm like, what? She's saying that I want to be with her. No, we were supposed to do skits together. Get the information correct. Me, you, and Selena were supposed to do skits. Me and Selena did a skit. We had a good time, a good show. Ain't no relationship with Selena. I got a woman. I have a woman. I've been with this woman for a minute. Wow, she disrespect your moms? Man, she disrespect your moms too? I'm going to say this right now to you ladies, man. It's going to be a lot hard. It's going to be a lot difficult because I'm not saying all of you, but yo, we helped this woman. We helped this woman, especially on her birthday. And she disrespect Ringo's parents, disrespect Ringo's mom and his wife and kids, disrespected me, disrespected Selena. I called Selena and let her know what's going on, because that's a rumor that's not true. Me and Selena are not in no relationship. Y'all need to stop it with that. Just because I get up with people doesn't mean I'm in a relationship with them. Y'all need to stop that, because that's not fair to her. And old girl, you are a demon. You worse than the one that, you the same one that went at the younger one, and you doing worse than the younger one. Rebel, shame on you too. Shame on you. Y'all have an issue of us winning. And I told you guys, when you start winning, these women's gonna crash out, man. It's like you talk about black family. That's why I don't take these pro-black serious. That's why I don't take these pro-blacks, never been to Africa, never been out the country, and some of them that been out the country don't know what goes on in these other countries. They have no clue. I would not even listen to them. I would rather listen to a Gentile than listen to these so-called black folks who travel. Unless it's Brainwaves or Ringo or Forever Studio. Certain men I'll listen to when they come to their traveling. But the majority of you, hell no. I get my information from other cultures. What's up, Forever Studios? Shame on that woman. That's why nothing is coming to her. We did something big for her birthday. And I supported her before her birthday. I just didn't like the way she was moving. And when I found out and I did my own research, I said, hell no. I listened to 2 minutes of that garbage. I blocked her. And I removed her wrench. I'm not giving out no more wrenches, y'all. I'm not giving out no more wrenches. It's too much winning going on over here. She missed out on the opportunity. The guy was pissed off. He's not pissed off with me. He said, Rollo. He said, when I saw her did that racist stuff, she was out of pocket. And he was a Hulk Hogan fan too. And like Ringo said, Hulk Hogan apologized. Hulk Hogan met my grandmother before she passed away. From my father's side. I never told nobody this. My grandmother from my father's side met Mayor Giuliani, has a photo with him. She lived in Red Hook. She was the president of Red Hook because my last name is Shields. Y'all could do your research. My grandmother's name was Dorothy Shields. That's my grandmother from my father's side. She was the president of Red Hook. My aunt, my cousin was a district attorney. Clarissa Shields, that's my cousin. I have a powerful family, y'all. I don't got time for the games, man. Like, my family's really powerful, man. My family tree goes as far as England. We ruled the Dark Ages. So I don't know what these women is doing, man. But I know they Esau. She an Edomite. She has to be an Edomite. But the man was like, look, Rollo, man, look. We was about to look into what she was doing. We was watching her for a minute. And when she disrespect Hulk Hogan, and he's a brother, by the way. He's a brother. And most of his constituents is white people, other ethnicities, and they didn't like the way she was being so disrespectful. Yet I was like, just give her a chance. She just going through some things. Give her a chance. What? She lied and accused me of making a fake account to post on New Rage. The comment I used was from Introvert Channel in his Malcolm video. She lied 100%. I got the story from Rockstar's comments. Right. Keystone, what happened, Keystone? She liked the girl in South Carolina that Fat Joe and Mac 10 had to deal with, that blow up their drugs and money just as bad, that defined 5150. Yeah, you talking about, I know who you talking about. Excuse me, y'all. This is pissing me off, y'all. It's really pissing me off to see that we gave this person the benefit of the doubt. Ain't gonna be no more benefit of the doubt. She messed up an opportunity to get into some serious business. A lot of you ladies, a lot of you fellas, man, you don't know what you're missing out on. You have no clue. This is going to be my one-time video. She disrespected Ringo. She disrespected me. She said I wanted to sleep with New Breed. She said I'm into men. The hell I look like I'm into men? Are you crazy? What this tells me, she's into that, that type of lifestyle. Allegedly. Joyce, how you doing? So this whole entire time she put on an act. So she's working for New Bum. She's working for New Bum. Just like the other one is working for New Bum. They all working for New Bum. This is crazy, man. So what this tells us, I know Ringo's looking into it. Brainwaves definitely is. What this tells me, I'm watching everybody from afar. I'm not talking about my supporters. I know who the real supporters. There's some of you, man, you're going to have to prove yourself to talk to me. Because I don't like what's going on. Because she claimed that I wanted to get with her. No, I wanted to get up with her to do business. She wanted more than that. And I was not giving her that type of attention. And me and Selena are cool. Y'all be taking things out of context. Y'all don't know what be going on. Stop assuming things. I think a lot of you ladies secretly are jealous of men winning. I thought you want black men to win. I thought you want so-called black men to win. No, you don't. And then when another woman of another ethnicity get with a so-called black man, you get upset. You get upset when another woman of another ethnicity get with a so-called black man, whether she's evil or not. That's why most so-called black men don't even want to take no chance with so-called black women. Because she mixed up stories to make it seemable true. Real Topics, I got your message. I tried to call you back. I know you're busy. But that woman was out of pocket, Real Topics. You was on her platform about old girl. She used you. She used you. And I think they was talking behind the scenes. Her and old girl was talking behind the scenes. They make believe they had, that was a fake beef. That wasn't no real beef. I think her and old girl are cousins. I think her and old girl that disrespected Ringo, Real Topics, I believe they cousins. Yeah, I'm saying it now. Now go ahead. I know you watching. I believe you and the other one that lied on Ringo, me and Brainwaves, I believe y'all cousins. I believe y'all cousins. I'm starting to wonder about some of these people, man. Are they related to New Breed somehow? Are they related or have some type of connection with this dude? What are they paying? What are they paying you? You saying that we are in some Illuminati when you was around the Illuminati. You remember I talked about that before? Remember that back in the days? That you was around Oprah and all these important people? Oh, man. Ladies, protect your peace. Fellas, protect your peace. Because a lot of these people, man, they want us. The minute that Brainwaves got us back together, look what's been going on. The minute that the Most High put Brainwaves to reconcile all of us to get together, look what's been happening. Yeah, exactly, Ringo. All these women are crashing out. She was expressing a lot hate for me and Rollo. We just celebrated her birthday with support. And Ringo, she got a big support from one of my biggest supporters. She didn't even mention all the cash apps. That's the crazy part. She didn't mention all the cash apps. She was on her best behavior, yet the whole entire time she hated us. She hated your marriage. She hates I'm in a relationship with somebody. So the whole time she put on a show. This is crazy, man. I could see why Ringo is very careful who he talks to online. I could see why, brother. I could see why. Y'all know what happened to me last year with Charity. Y'all know when that whole thing went down. So I know what Ringo is talking about, man. You know what I'm saying? Because, man, people be flipping on you. You might have interest in somebody and they turn on you when they can't get their way. All I told Ethereal is we're going to do some business. We're going to have fun. I want you to look a certain way. And I want Selena to look a certain way for the show. Because when we do skits, you want to entertain the people. You want to look a certain way so you could draw a certain crowd. We could make money together. I'm not trying to get with you. Woman, please, I'm not trying to get with you. Yeah, real topics. It's gonna be hard, and I just gotta move differently. Real topics. I have to move differently because thank God she ain't got my number. Whew. I ain't give her my number. You know what I'm saying? Because who knows what she would have did with that. She probably would have argued with my phone company. Oh, he got too many phones, and he doing this, he doing that. You know what I'm saying? Waco, what's going on? Waco will tell y'all. Waco got so much help. She thanked me. The night that I was at Aloft, right? When I was at Aloft and I did a live stream, Forever Studio was there. I believe Brainwaves was there. Some of you know what I'm talking about. When I went away and I stayed in Aloft. And Waco was in the chat. And Waco was like, look, I'm going through some things. I put Waco's Cash App. She got so much support. It helped her for a minute. She got so much support that it helped her for a minute. Get rid of that troll. Get rid of that troll, y'all. That's a demon in here. So get rid of that troll, y'all. So she got so much support that it lasted for a minute. That's the type of supporters I have. And people that she don't even know supported her Cash App. To this day. She'll tell you if I'm lying. When people look back at that video, other people supported her Cash App. They never come in my chat, y'all. They just boom supported her. Because those are the type of people I have around me. I don't ask anything from these important people. I don't ask anything from them. All I'm doing is business with them. And the last thing I need on my platform, is some nonsense. Ringo don't need that. Brainwaves don't need that. Some of you ladies don't need that. You got to clean house, y'all. Y'all got to clean house. It's cleaning house season. You know what I'm saying? How's this person still in my chat? Let me see something. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Hold on. Let me go on my phone. I guess they can still talk through the thing. Hold on 1 second. Let me see if that person's out of my live chat. Thank you, Forever Studios. Thank you. Get that person out of here. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate that. Yeah. Any of these trolls come out here, just get them out of here. Pack them up. I don't got time for these demons. Matter of fact, let me show y'all something else. Let me show you something. Give me 1 second. We're going to go to New Broke real quickly. I'm going to show you how New Broke and her's talking. I'm going to show you something. We're going to go to New Broke real quickly. Yo, Yo, I got something for y'all. Yo, they talking to each other. Watch this. Her and New Broke talking to each other. I'm going to prove something to y'all. New Broke did this 17 minutes ago. Hold on. He ended this live stream 17 minutes ago. They talking. This is no lie. Look at the title of the video. Dear White America, keep your hands to yourself. Look at the timing of this, y'all. This demon and her is talking. Hold on. Let me do something here. Hold on. We're going to show you something. Watch this. Watch.
But once you smack somebody, and it's a whole lot of usins around, we're going to respond.
Look what they pushing,
because
y'all.
We don't know what you're capable of.
They're
have to be
the
apprehended.
Same thing.
Yeah, you know, they want to call us uncivilized and savages and animals.
You are uncivilized and savages. You and old girl and the rest of you cronies are uncivilized and savages. Yo, they want to push this separation so much. These demons, these warlocks, these witches want to push this. This is the same chick that's doing the same thing. He's doing the same thing she's doing. They both been talking, y'all. They both been talking. Let's go.
But y'all the ones with the history of violence. Y'all the ones who got sundown towns.
Oh my gosh.
What are we talking about, Dirty MAGA? They got sundown towns. Y'all think y'all can come into our good establishments, put y'all hands on people.
You ain't got no good establishments. Demon, you ain't got no good establishments. You and these chicks that you got on your team that you talking to behind the scenes, y'all ain't got no good establishments. All your stuff is stink. Terrible. Let's continue.
and there's not gonna be consequences. But if we get caught in one of your towns after a certain time, we not finna make it out.
Oh my gosh. The
See,
lies.
listen, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna tell you why Dirty MAGA gets so upset about this. Because
Yo, this dude is a hypocrite. And Ringo, the only reason why I'm bringing him into this is because they had a conversation. Him and the old girl had a conversation. Look at the timing of this. How all of a sudden he's talking about this pro-black nonsense stuff again, when she did the same thing. Yo, these people want anarchy so bad. Trump is going to remove all these demons out of America. If you don't like this country so much, you will be removed with the migrants. Yo, I'm convinced that chick we talking about, Ringo, she sold out. She sold out too. And she was trying to get us to go against each other. Yo, ladies, whatever you try, let me tell you, ladies, something right now. You cannot get us to go against each other. Y'all did that last year. Y'all did that last year. A lot of you were going in on me last year. Some of you, you retract your statements. A lot of you went in on me last year. Don't think I didn't forget that. So I find it funny that this chick, this older woman, decides to link up with this degenerate again. She's been linking up with this degenerate for a minute. That's what it seemed like to me. She's stealing people. She's talking about he's stealing stuff. She's stealing stuff from us too. She's stealing stuff and ideas from us too, y'all. And Selena, if you watching, she lied on you. She said we was together. Don't you lie on Selena. Selena don't play that mess. That's why Selena moved differently, and I don't blame her. Lying on her for that we together. We're not together. I want to make it clear. Me and Selena are not together. We cool. For real, man. I'm tired of you fakers, man. Tired of you fakers disrespecting real people out here, man. Let's deal with this demon. Watch.
I'm holding a mirror up to them. They want us to be subservient.
No,
we're not doing that.
No. The only people that want us to be subservient is so-called black people. Ain't no white person or any Latinos or other ethnicities want us to be subservient to them. No. You demons want us to be subservient to other so-called black people. Like you. You're the main wicked people. Even the racist white people don't even act like this towards me. And I know they racist. Because they know business is business at the end of the day. I can't get nothing from you demons. Not even $1. I cannot even depend on y'all. But y'all love to take from us. Well, I'm going to tell you what's going to happen now. You ain't getting nothing from us. Them days are over. When we start supporting, because I'm going to say this publicly, when I support from the heart. But now, a lot of you, I'm going to take my time before I support you. Because let me tell you something. When I support, it's because I do it from the heart. So this individual took our support and disrespect us? No. No. A lot of changes is happening. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of changes going on, man. I'm not playing. Listen, y'all going to have to prove yourself before I put my support team on y'all, man. Let's go.
We're not doing that. Now, let's go to the news clip I'm not gonna play everything. I can't possibly play everything because the way those combos was landing, we're gonna have to skip that. But I just want to show you the tone that the news is taking. And I'm telling you, they are talking about charging these people with attempted murder. They talking about charging them with attempted murder.
As they should charge them with attempted murder. As they should. You got him and her. You got him and her protecting savages. You got that witch over there protecting savages. You got this warlock protecting savages, yo. They want to blame us for their situations. We didn't do nothing but support these people. And look how she turned out. We supported her for her B-Day, for crying out loud. I'm with you, Ringo. I'm with you with this, Ringo. I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that 100%. I'm with you on that 100%, man. I don't blame you because you've been here since 2006. You put a lot of people on, man, and they disrespected you, your family, your kids. And ever since you moved to the South, they think you don't belong in the South. They think it's like they think that we don't belong in the South. We're supposed to be in the hood. When we was in the hood, everybody supported. The minute Ringo moved his family out, only 2 to 3, 4% people support his platform. And then all these women crashing out on Ringo even more. Y'all say Ringo don't support women. I seen Ringo support women. That's another lie that chicks say. Ringo never supported. Ringo supported women's platform. He don't have to tell us who he supports. That's none of our business. I know Ringo supported other women's platform. If y'all knew, and I know because I know what type of brother he is, he supported women's platforms behind the scenes. Selena, old girl call you out. Old girl lied on you and say that we together. You know who I'm talking about, Selena. Yeah. Oh, okay. I'm going to have you come on right now. Bet. I'm going to have you come on right now. We're going to get this straightened out once and for all. Yeah. We're going to straighten this out once for all because this is getting out of topic. It's about to get real out here. Because she's going to tell you herself. What's up, Brainwaves? What's going on? What's up? All right, the link is there, Selena. Come on up. Give me 1 second, y'all. Give me 1 second. Because my clothes it's done already. But I get it in a minute. Let me get situated. Oh, yeah, it's about to be on now. Okay, I'm back on. Yeah, I'm not endorsing no more content creators, Ringo. I'm not either, for real. Because this is a disrespect. Ringo supported many women's platform. And she gonna go out here and say, these men don't support me, these women don't support me. Well, if you put on, why would somebody want to listen to this nonsense? This drama. Brainwaves. Look at your messages, fam. Look at your messages. Brainwaves. Old girl did the ultimate sin. On me and Ringo. Old girl did the ultimate sin on me and Ringo. And lied on Selena. And me. Okay, Selena's here right now. Selena, you there? Selena, I don't know if this has got to be.
Hello.
Hold on. Okay, there you go. How you doing?
Hey, how are you? This is new to me. I've been dealing with real life. So, who has, because I don't know who old girl is. So,
You
who
know the one
said
we
that
supposed to, I'm not gonna say her name, the one we were supposed to link up with.
the one we were supposed to link up with? Um,
Yeah, we're not gonna say her name over here. I'm not gonna say her name.
okay, is that the family? Like, I'm
No,
not,
no, no,
I,
no. The YouTuber. The YouTuber. Remember it
oh,
was
I
supposed
didn't
to be
know it
me
was,
and you and another. Remember it was supposed to be me, you, and another YouTuber. And that YouTuber couldn't make it.
and they said we were together.
Yeah. Yep.
Um,
She said it on her channel. Yeah.
okay. Is this the same lady that was on my platform Saturday? I'm
I'm
just
not sure
confused
because I
that
haven't watched the platform. I haven't watched the platform.
okay.
Let me put the name
I'm
in the
just
chat. Let me put the name. Hold on, hold on. Let me put the name in the private chat. I got you.
yeah, because I'm just confused at why my name is coming up at
Look in the
anyway.
private
Like,
chat.
okay, so even if we were dating, what does that have to do with anything? I don't know.
Because she's
Um,
saying I was trying to get up with her. She said I was trying to get up with her. Remember when we had the conversation? I said we only going to get up together to do skits, right? We was going to get up
mhm.
together, have a conversation one-on-one. We're going to do skits, and we was going to add her on to the skits. For whatever reason, she had her own business going on. Cool. And so it's like you say, even when we was together, what's it anybody's business? The point is that she's lying that I'm trying to get with her. She's not my cup of tea, for one. And for two, she has some disrespect towards you from the get-go, it seemed like. Because instead of her calling you and let you know what's going on, you know how some of these people are jealous, Selena. They're just jealous.
Well,
It's just like,
I'm not gonna get into jealousy or nothing like that because that could very well not be the case. But I don't know what y'all got going on, and like I said, I have this. I'm new to this on what
yeah, I
is
got you.
going on, so I'm not going to speak on something that right now if
No,
I
you do
don't
your
know.
own. You gotta listen to it on
Yeah,
your
both
own time.
sides.
Yeah,
So I'm just gonna say, whatever anybody got something going on with you, brainwaves or whomever, leave me
I know
out
you're
of
not
it.
part of that, but I know,
I'm
but your
not a
name was
part of this.
mentioned.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and that's kind of like weird. I don't understand that point because, like I said, I don't have anything going on with any YouTuber. To be honest with you, I like to
right,
keep my
exactly,
life private, and
right.
I don't really like doing a lot of things behind the scenes for those very reasons.
I got you.
So I'm not sure why my name was brought up. So I'm just going to just say, I know for me and you, we are really good friends.
Yep,
You and Brainwaves have helped me, and amongst other people, have helped me with my platform, and that's
right.
it, and that's all. So I'm gonna
Yep,
refrain from saying anything
I
negative
got
because,
you.
like I said, I don't even know what's going on.
Right, right. No,
But
I get you. Yeah,
okay, so yeah, but other than that, like I just want to do my content and do me. I don't I'm not into this other stuff, so I don't know. I just don't know what's going on, but I will was it on her live stream that she did
yeah,
on
yeah, yeah.
YouTube?
Yes, correct.
Okay. Okay. So I would have to kind of check that out to kind of see what's going on. But ladies and gentlemen, I don't have nothing to do with nothing, and I'm not trying to play innocent. I am just meeting people on YouTube like everybody else. And some people you meet behind the scenes, but as far as anything else, trying to do anything diabolical to anyone, absolutely not.
Yeah,
I'm not that type of
it's
person.
not. You don't get down like that. It's just like people just don't want to see people win. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we was talking about a lot of times when we talk behind the scenes. I just want to see people win. Put people connected to other people to make moves, do what y'all got to do behind the scenes. Because I was going to put that individual onto an important person, a tycoon in Texas. They was binge watching the platform. So she missed out on that. And so they called me. They was like, letting me know what's going on. And then, you know, I got messages on the DM about this situation. And then I got that call from Texas. They was like, hey, man, look, don't be sending us those certain people, try to put them on, and they moving funny because we don't play that. Like, you know me, Selena. I deal with serious, important people. Selena met me. She's seen the type of person I am. So this, don't play about people's business, man. I'm serious about my business, y'all. I could joke and have a good time. Don't play with my business. Because I deal with some important people that makes rules and regulations out here. A lot of things I say have come to fruition, and I didn't get it from them. I got it from the Most High. So,
Yeah, and you know, I would just say for anybody, including me, we got to be careful about just saying stuff about people we don't really know. If you don't know the
Yep.
proof, if I haven't said it, you haven't said it. You know, don't assume. You know, because assuming can make an ass out of anybody, including me.
Yep.
So again, the reason why I came up here is not to insult anybody, but it is to kind of get clarification on what the hell you're talking about. Because like I
Right.
said, I'm new to this. I took a nap when I got home and I just woke up. So I was just like, what's going on now? So I'm just gonna have to do some kind of research on this. It's a little shocking because I don't know what I have to do with your situation with her. So I will have to kind of check that out. But thank you
All
for
right,
letting me
Selena.
Rollo.
All right. We keep in touch.
All right, bye.
All right, bye. Yeah, there you go. How you doing, Alexandria? Brainwaves. Alexandria, everybody. Selena, everybody. Look, there's a lot of important things going on behind the scenes. Ringo told y'all with the Rebel situation, I don't need this distraction, y'all. Y'all see it in my face. Y'all see it in my face, y'all. I don't need this distraction. I got too much going on in Florida and Texas and other states, y'all. For real, this is not a game. We're about to make life-changing situations in our lives, man. I can't tell y'all everything because I'm not trying to put it out there in the public for these demons to attack me. You know what I'm saying? Like me and Forever Studio, we talk about certain things, and I told him to play, man. Like for real, Forever Studios will tell you. Now, Rollo been moving. Ringo will tell you he's in the chat. When Ringo try to reach out to me, I'm always busy. They hear me in the car. They hear me talking to certain people. They could vouch for that. Even Brainwaves could vouch for that. Brainwaves heard me talking to an important person in my car. Brainwaves will tell you. When he called me on the cell phone, he heard the people in my car. He was like, uh-oh. All right, fam, I'll call you back. Ask Brainwaves, he's in the chat. He'll tell you. Brainwaves will tell you. When Brainwaves called me, and I was like, yo, fam, I got certain important people in my car, and they was talking. He heard the language. He was like, uh-oh. Yeah, all right, fam, I'll call you back later. He'll tell you. Like, these people don't play, man. These are not your ordinary people I had in my car, man. And even my lady would tell you. She will tell you. She's like, dang, who the hell is that? She's like, who the hell you talking to? She's like, damn, my man is not playing. So when you see me sit in the house, that's very rare. So you know this is real. I don't take time off, y'all. Listen, I got my new phone. Look at my new phone I got. Look at my new phone I got. You think I got time to play? Look at this phone got damaged. This phone got damaged. I can still use it for the time being, right? Look at my new phone. You think I got time to play? I got my car coming soon. I got my car ready on a lot to get it. You think I got time to play? Yo, the car company called me again. Please get this car. We ready for you to get this car, man. Like, yo, I'm having fun. Look how many phones I got. Look how many phones I got. Look how many phones I got. You think my bill costs more than people's car payments, y'all? Look at the 3 phones I got. My 4th phone is not here with me right now. It's my real business phone. This is crazy. Yo, how many people you know on the internet got 4 phones, 5 phone lines active? New bro can't afford that. He got a prepaid service. Yo, new bro got a prepaid service. I ain't got no prepaid service. You think I'm stuttering? I ain't got no prepaid service. The hell I look like prepaid service? My phones cost more than his car payment. Okay? Because when you got a business phone, they charge you more. You ask anybody. Ooh, y'all don't know. I got another phone coming to me in 2 weeks. I'm about to get a phone from another country. Okay? I'm about to get most likely it'll be here in 2 weeks. Yo, my phone is like getting. If I didn't want to get that phone from the other country, I could have 2 cars right now on the lot right now. I have me 3 cars right now, no cap. Oh my goodness. Lady, I ain't got time for you. I'm serious about my business. I'm serious about my business. Who's this person? Who's this hater? Why is this hater in here? Hater, why you here? You mad? You mad? You mad, hater? You ain't got no money in your pocket? Why you hating for? I'm motivating my people over here. Were you mad you can't afford it? You don't know why I've been through. I push people to win. Shut your mouth up. You in my chat. You ain't got no golden in you. What's so golden about you, troll? Troll, come back. Where the troll at? I want to entertain this troll. Where the troll at? Come on back, troll. You calling yourself Golden Nugget? Golden Nugget? Yo, you want to see how many euros I got in my wallet? Listen, I don't only carry dollars, I carry euros. I don't only carry dollars, I carry euros. Well, you don't even know about transitional stuff, man. I ain't got time for you, troll. Get that troll out of here. Pack that troll up. Selena says she wants the link again. All right, and let me put it in the chat. All right, Selena, it's back. my goodness. Let me plug my phone up. And shout out to Denise for supporting the Cash App once again. All right, Azandria. You have a good night. Thank you for coming by. I appreciate that, Azandria. Yeah, shout out to you, Denise, for supporting again the Cash App. For real, for real. Let me see if anybody else supported. Okay, that's about it for now. Okay, is she back? She's back. All right, Selena.
Hey, Rollo, I'm just gonna say this, I kind of wanted to talk to you about that too. A lot of the times, misunderstandings and happen when we are not direct with people and we use a lot of subliminals. I noticed that sometimes when you are doing some of this content, you could be talking about general things, but I know certain times it comes off like you are putting out subliminals. So I think what will help any content creator, including me, because I did talk about that on my platform, is to not do subliminals and just be straight up on who you talking about, because it gives I don't know the reasoning for you doing what you're doing with the other young lady, on what happened between you two. I'm not sure, and I don't care to know. But I think that you sometimes when you just put things out there, or you block people and they don't understand the reason why, and sometimes I guess you feel like you don't have to have a reason. Sometimes
I said the reason why. I said the reason why. I don't got time for that racist stuff. I don't got time for that racist stuff.
Okay, so I don't know if you communicated to her before, but whatever it was, a lot of things happen because of subliminals. So
But
I know.
did you see the disrespect that she did? That's a disrespect. She had that in her for the whole entire time. People tell on themselves that how they really are. You know, these entities tell on themselves for the whole time. It's not talking about you per se. I'm just saying she was out of pocket what she did.
Okay. Well, that's just something that I have been working on, just kind of just however I feel, or if I'm seeing something about a person, either
Because
I'm
you gotta
going
think
to
about it.
address
Here's the
them.
thing, Selena, here's the thing. When it comes to business, right? If I'm supporting the platform, keep certain things to yourself. Like Hulk Hogan is one of the people I looked up to when I was a young man, right? So when I listened to the segment, he apologized for what he did. And I have a family member that met Hulk Hogan. Because I got family members that's very powerful. And so he did a lot for our people. He owned up to his mistake. What I don't like is the hypocrisy of black racism. But there's a lot of white folks that help a lot of black people. See, I don't want to, if I pull out the real history, a lot of black people ain't ready for it. There's some things that she did and say I was not agreeing with it. I had to block it because I had an important person that was so-called black, saw the video too. And deals with other cultures who watch her platform. And it's not only black people watch her platform. We was about to put her on to something big because we know her situation. I know what she's been through. I was ready to help her. Just like how I put you on to certain things. We ain't going to discuss that, but I put people on to certain people and let y'all do what y'all do. That's between y'all. I could keep a lot of things to myself, Selena. But if I'm about my people, I don't talk about it, I be about it. Because I'm around important people. And the last thing they want to see is some nonsense. And so what I saw what she said, she was doing subliminal messages at Ringo, me, and Brainwaves. About the whole Hogan situation. I didn't like it. So I had to remove her. That's it. But what she said about me and Ringo and whoever else, she showed her true colors of what she really thought about this the whole entire time. Because we supported her for a B-Day. And I had some people heavy supporting her behind the scenes. She didn't even shout out yet. So all the disrespect, I don't have no respect of persons. When I come across people You don't know who's watching your platform. You don't know who I know. I don't know who you know. The important thing is we're supposed to do business here. It's a business. You don't mess around with people's business because it makes me look bad. It makes me look like I don't know what's going on. And I don't play with my business. I don't care who it is. I'm very serious about my business. I'm passionate. I came from the trenches. I've been to hoods most people have never been to in their life. I traveled many places. By the grace of God, I've been through a lot. Lied on, slandered, the disrespect. That person don't like nobody.
Okay, well, like I said, I'm minding the business that pays me, but I was just bringing that as a suggestion. But anyway, again, have a blessed night. And I hope everything works out. That's kind of a reason why I stay to myself a lot. I'm a loner for a reason. But I just hate that happened, to be honest with you. I really do hate that this is happening. But anyway, you have a nice night. And I promise you, this is my last time getting on here. But I just wanted to say that because, sometimes I felt like, maybe it was some subs, in some kind of ways thrown at me too. That's why I was kind of addressing it because I was just like, when you don't kind of put things out there like who you talking about, people can take it, and it's not so much a hit dog holler, but if things are kind of like they sound like something that maybe is familiar or to your situation or whatever, you can kind of think that people might be directing it to you. So that's why I said, I know for me on my platform, I'm going to be more direct. If it's someone that I'm having an issue with, I'm gonna let them know why. And if I don't want to fool with them, I'm just gonna be quiet. That's me. That might not be you or anybody else. That's just for me. But anyway,
I blocked the person because I didn't like what was going on. I don't have to explain anything to them. Once I block them, I have a reason. When we doing business, if I'm doing business with you, whatever personal stuff you got going on, do you think the job wants you to deal with that? That's like me going to my job and telling them I don't like you because of what's going on in my house. That's not fair to the job. They pay me to do work. They're not paying me to figure out what's going on in my house.
Yeah. It's always something new on YouTube. I didn't see this. I didn't know about this. So shout out to everybody. All right. You have a nice night.
You too now. Bye. I don't blame you, Ringo, for being on high guard. Yep. I don't blame you at all, man. Yeah, I'm not playing around, man. This is serious business, man. Me, Brainwaves, and Ringo got some serious stuff going on. I'm not going to talk about that. We're trying to get something going on. We got to remove people, man. We don't got time for the nonsense, man. I don't have no respect of persons, y'all. I don't like when I get those calls, man. And I got to explain myself because people take me serious. Ask Ringo and Brainwaves. People really take me serious. These brothers will tell you there's people that they know, they heard about me. They're like, yo, that dude Rollo's serious, man. He came from a lot. That dude came from a lot and still standing on his own. We got to respect that. We got to respect that. That dude came from a lot. But I don't put all my business out here. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like people ain't ready for that, man. That's why I don't sleep on nobody, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, come on. If you want to come on, Brainwaves, or Ringo want to come on, it's up to you, fellas. I'll put the link in there for y'all. Yeah, the link is there. Yeah. Let me go get my stuff. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. 1 second. All right, Brainwaves. About to put Brainwaves, I'm waiting for you. Or Ringo, whoever decides to come on. The link is there. Ringo said, all I said in my video is I'm no longer dealing with her after she disrespected Hulk Hogan and Marcus Dev. Her 2 videos were disrespectful on Hogan. Exactly. Tell your mama, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? Zandria says, and when you don't put your business out there, you become suspect to everybody about everything. That's true, Zandria. That's true. Yes, Real Topics. Yes, absolutely. Keystone said, oh, I know it's not a game. You got to answer to these people. It's not a pleasant thing. It's vile. No, they don't disrespect me, though, Keystone. They don't disrespect me. They just let me know the warning. That's all. Yeah. And you got New Bro pushing this agenda. It's very dangerous. Very dangerous what New Broke is doing. Very dangerous, y'all. What these content creators is doing is pushing dangerous content out here. They're not pushing actual content. And we're not dealing with that because there's some great white people, there's some great Latinos I come across, great Middle Eastern people I came across, great people from the UK. You know what I'm saying? I came across some great people from other ethnicities, even some great people that look like me. The problem is we got too many people that look like me, that look like y'all, and they hate us, man. They want to see us have no food, have no shelter, have no relationship, have no kids, have no business opportunities. Hulk Hogan helped a lot of black people, Real Topics. He helped my cousin. He helped my cousin. Put my cousin onto some business with his family. Hulk Hogan is the reason why I watched the WWE back in the days. I get it, he went to NWO. He switched up. It's entertainment at the end of the day. I still supported him because I get the business side of things. Sometimes you got to switch it up, make yourself look like a villain, make yourself look good. But he brought in Pop the Smoke, wrestler. He brought in Bookie T. He brought in a lot of black. Yo, he helped more black people than black wrestlers help other black wrestlers. Real talk. Real talk. So to me, it didn't matter what he said that few years back. Because he said something that is profound. I don't want my daughter with a low-tier man. Let me ask you fathers out here. Do you want your daughter with a low-tier man? No. Regardless of the race. You don't want your daughter with a low-tier man? Come on now. That's all he was saying. He come from a high society. The last thing he want his daughter to be with some low vibrational dude. What man does not want their daughter to want to be with a high vibrational man? Not no low vibrational man. Come on now. That's common sense, regardless of the race. Get this person out of here. Get that demon out of here, yo. Get the troll out of here. Let me get this person out of here. I'm waiting for Brainwaves to come. Let me put the link for Brainwaves again. Give me 1 second. Let me see if I can. Let me see. Hopefully they got him out of here. Let me pack this person up out of here. Get that demon out of here. Okay, I got the demon out of here. Moderators, if you see the demon coming here, you got to pack them up now. Be on top of your game, y'all. Be on top of your game. If you see the demon coming in here, get him out of here. Let me text Brain. Let me see what's going on with Brainwaves. He must be busy. Let me text him. He must be on the road. Let me text him right now. Yeah, he must be busy right now, y'all. That's the only reason why I'm still on here. But give me 1 second, y'all. Let me see. In the meantime, let's continue to hear until we get Brainwaves to come up. Let's continue to hear this nonsense.
And they calling it a hate crime. Of course, we got to skip the violent parts, even though the news can play it. The news can play it, but we can't.
Unbelievably vicious video. This is very tough to watch. I gotta warn you. In Cincinnati.
Yeah, we gonna skip that. I'm gonna give y'all a couple of still images. Good gracious. Let's just pause it right there. Oh, let me see if we can put this on a big screen. Hold on. No, not that one. I guess that's...
All right, Brainwaves is coming right now, y'all. Brainwaves is coming. So let me remove this. Brainwaves will be here in a couple of minutes. Don't put her name in the chat, y'all. Don't put her name in the chat. I don't want her name in the chat. Moderators, I don't want her name in the chat. I don't want her name in my chat, y'all. Everybody know who we talking about. I don't want her name in my chat. I do not want her name in my chat. Nope, I don't want her name in my chat. No, she's blocked. She's blocked. She's blocked. I block her. I block her. That she told the truth. I block her. I don't got nothing to say to her. I'm done. I block her. Once I saw what I saw, and I'm serious about my business, and I got that call from Texas. Oh, that was the add-on situation. I'm done. Ain't no returning from that. I'm done. Nope, I'm done. We all supported her for her birthday. We supported her big time. I was her main contributor. That's the crazy part. I was her main contributor. I was her main contributor. Disrespected me one time, disrespected me again. Y'all know me. I don't give past one chances. I don't give past one chances. Ringo don't even give past one chances. It's because of Brother Brainwaves and the Most High got us both to talk again. Me and Ringo was not supposed to be even talking. Y'all know this. I didn't even know Brainwaves like that, except I did a video about him, of course, back then. At the same time, we all passed that. Come on now. We rarely give people chances, y'all. Now, we got to keep our guard up, man. It's too many people being hacked by these demons. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Ringo's here, y'all. Give me 1 second. Ringo's in the building, y'all. Salute, Ringo.
Is it just me or is it the screen jumping like crazy?
You good. We can see you clear.
Because on my end, it's just like, I don't know. I'll just leave it like that. But this whole situation that's going on right here, and shout out to everybody that's in the live. Like literally, if I was to show you my computer monitor, it's just going crazy. Okay, so I can see myself on the screen on your end on YouTube, but the restream thing is bugging out. But
okay,
this situation here is like a bunch of confusion. Number one, on the last live stream that I've done, I made it very clear that there's a female content creator that I no longer rock with because of her hate for Hulk Hogan. She made 2 live streams that was very disrespectful to this man's death, to this man's legacy, and she kept airing him out as a racist. And I don't like that. So for me, I cannot deal with you. Once I see that level of hate, first of all, the man is dead. So when you're expressing that, you're targeting someone. You're trying to get someone upset, and you're doing it because you have a deep issue within yourself with whatever Hulk Hogan did or said. And that woman is like 50 something years old, and she's still carrying this hate because of this N-word. But yet in my live stream, I showed Booker T, the wrestler. He also called Hulk Hogan the N-word.
he did.
And nobody's saying nothing about it. And Booker T took responsibility for what he did. And when he said it, you saw him go like, oh man, my career is over. And everybody heard him on national television. I remember when he did that. And he was on an interview with Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan didn't have no issue with him like that. And he asked Hulk, he said, why didn't you get me fired? Because Hogan had all the power back then.
He did.
All he had to do was just make a phone call and say, this black guy, this N-word said this, get him up out of here. He didn't get him fired. That proved that Hogan is not no racist. The situation that happened with Hulk was an isolated incident. It was secretly recorded and aired out in the public to destroy his reputation.
Right.
You see what I mean? But what Booker T did, that was right on national television. And yet he's still okay. His career stayed intact. But look at the level of disrespect that she did in that video. I don't know if anybody's seen the video, but she was literally laughing and mocking this man's death, talking about he's in hell and he's dead. I'm like, first of all, she don't understand what the Hulk mean to men that were young boys back in the day and how we grew up, how these were heroes. You have the Bill Cosbys, the Sanford and Son guys, the Hulk Hogans, the Macho Man Savages, the Ultimate Warriors. These guys kept us out of the bad things in life. They kept us at home. We were at home watching TV rather than being in the street doing mischief.
That's right.
You know? Yeah. So to hear Hogan died, it didn't hit yet until I started seeing the hate videos. And then I went back and looked at some of the highlight clips of Hulk Hogan. And once I heard the music come on, y'all know the music.
Yeah.
Once you see the music come on, bro, my eyes watered up. And I mentioned that in the video where you saw me in the garage. And I told y'all, a tear was shed.
Yeah.
If I shed a tear for you, that means I got love and respect for you. I don't know that man personally, but he meant something to me as a kid.
That's right.
You see what I mean? He was 71 years old. He's old enough to be my pops.
That's right.
So it doesn't matter if he white, black. I have a certain level of respect for him. I don't care if that man said the N-word 1,000 times. He repented of that. He apologized publicly.
He did.
Asked for forgiveness. His own daughter don't got no hate for him. And they stripped him of his Hall of Fame status, but then they gave it back to him. Why? Because they knew he's not no racist. But once the man died, a black community want to come out of the woodworks, stabbing the man while he dead?
Right.
Come on, man. That's evil. And
because
now, Go ahead. Go ahead.
Not to just no, yeah, Ringo. So he stayed not too far from me in Clearwater,
Oh,
and there's a lot of brothers and sisters live in Clearwater, Florida. That's about maybe roughly 2 hours from here. And so the whole Florida scene, Orlando, they did a tribute. Clearwater did a tribute. Tampa did a tribute. A lot of brothers and sisters was at the funeral, saying, paying their respects, because he opened up a lot of doors for my cousin too to get into the wrestling industry, to be a producer. So it's like people be disrespecting other Gentiles. Y'all guys heard me on the phone when y'all called me. Y'all hear me moving around. Brainwaves hurting a person from another culture. I'm speaking a lingo to the person in real time. Brainwaves is like, how the hell you learn these? I gotta learn these languages because of the type of work I do. So it's like, we busy people, man. So she should have stayed on code. Whatever issues she had, like you said, she should have kept it to herself, because I had an important person in Texas who was going to put her on, get her out of the career she in. She could have been doing good, but because what they saw, they're like, man, Rollo, don't ever put me on to people, and you're not sure if they on, what the hell they on, because we don't got time for that. That's going to mess up your opportunities and our opportunities.
that's right. Even you saw the clip with DeSantis when he was talking about the Hulk, and somebody came in there cursing him out, basically calling DeSantis a pedophile because he acknowledged Hulk Hogan.
Yep.
You know what I mean? But now, moving on to the situation at hand. In the last live stream, I made it very clear of what the situation is. I said, I'm not mentioning this person because I already know how women get. They want to start making a bunch of videos, and they get catty and start doing all of that other stuff. This lady started to disrespect me, call me a racist, gay. She disrespected Rollo, said some disgusting things. She started talking about my kids, my wife, claiming that my wife is under fake accounts. She accused me of going to New Breed's platform under a fake account to write a comment asking about, yo, New Breed, you going to do a particular video? And then took a screenshot and then came to my platform to make a video. She accused me of stealing her content. To the woman, because I know you're viewing right now, you lied. Because number one, the comment that I got came from Introverted Rockstar's page. Go to his page. Go to his comment section under his Malcolm Jamal Warner video. A woman came into his comments and asked him, could you do a video about the so-called situation that's going on with this, this guy that's missing, or some sort of story about some trucker? Yeah. That's where I got it from. Nobody got nothing from you, but you wanted to twist it and say I went to New Breed's page and I did this. You got all your stories is false, but you're so quick at the mouth because you're in your feelings. You don't know how to let go. If I say I'm not dealing with you, move on. You're acting like a woman scorned who just got dumped by a man. And you figure, well, you ain't just going to dump me. I got to come out and start talking my talk. That's out of pocket. You disrespect the Hope. I don't want that energy around me. Now you're trying to say I'm a racist because I talk about black issues? No. Black issues are supposed to be talked about. When we got criminals in the black community, you don't want to hear about that? So you want to protect that? There was a black woman who just recently killed her 2 kids. I'm going to talk about that story too, to get you upset. You know why? Because that type of garbage is affecting the black community. But no, you want to hear about white people and what white people are doing. Why? Because you're a racist at heart. You don't like white people. Just say you don't like white people, but don't hide and try to accuse me of foul play like I'm coming against black people. You know what I mean? It's like, and then you siding with all these other people. Just the other day, you were going toe to toe with this other woman who damn near lost her mind, and now the demon got in you now. You're doing the same exact thing, the same thing you're doing. And then you started using New Breed. Oh, yeah, this is what he's doing. And yeah, Ringo. And then you're going after Rollo and you're saying this and you're saying, and you're talking about everybody in a disgusting manner, creating drama. When all you had to do is just move on. If somebody said they're not dealing with you no more, I ain't making no damn videos.
That's
You don't
right.
wanna deal with me no more? Okay, cool. That's it. But no, you hurt about something. You took it personal. You took it personal, like, oh man, you cutting me off. I gotta talk about this. And you saying a bunch of stuff that's untrue. And I ain't making no videos about you. Rollo pretty much invite people on his platform. I'm just coming up here to share my piece. But you causing all this confusion to the point where you talking about other women, you talking about this, you creating drama because you don't know how to stay on code. You know, if you got all this hate in your heart for the Hulk, keep that to yourself. Because once I hear that stuff, I'm looking at that as you disrespecting a legend. And yet I'm here shouting you out. Just the other day, you had a damn birthday. I told everybody on my platform to pull up on yours. All that support you got, that came from my platform. And you there talking all this garbage like I don't know who, like I'm some sort of weirdo. And we brought the party to your page.
Sure did.
Nobody was there. But no, you forget these things very quickly. And then throughout all those, look how many videos you did. Like 5 live streams. The first video you did for 30 minutes. And guess what? Your mic was off. You know why? God turned off your mic.
That's right.
You were talking for 30 minutes and nothing was recorded. How'd that feel? You wasted your time and you spread so much misinformation about the situation because deep down in your heart, you never liked me personally. You never liked Rollo. That always been in your heart. And you use this opportunity to express it. I just said, I'm not dealing with you because of the Hulk situation. I ain't bring out nothing personal. I ain't start talking about no family members of yours. You bringing up my wife. You bringing up my kids. You talking about my mama. You talking about, oh yeah, he sides with his mother's side of the family. Like none of these things have anything to do with you. You're disrespectful. You know what I mean? And I'm trying to be respectful right now. I could go off, but this is this man's platform. So I'm just going to stay cool. You talking about my pops? Oh, he probably don't even know his pops. Like, you don't even know me. But you saying these things. That was always in your heart. I don't need that energy around me. So I'm glad I cut you off. And I tried to do it cool. But you made it a public issue. Why? This is what y'all do on social media. It's like y'all just want attention. You think it's going to be like a back and forth, like me making 20 videos? I ain't making no videos about you. I'm done with you because I already see the demons. I already see the evil spirits. Everything that I talk about, when I tell you about, we living in the worst time in history. This is truth. People crashing out left and right. I tell y'all, stay on code, man. You mad with Hulk Hogan, you decide to talk about this man when he dead. Who does that? What kind of morals and values you got? Everybody know you don't disrespect the dead. You don't disrespect people when they dead. You give your condolences, you keep it moving. But no, you don't got no love for nobody. Anybody that would disrespect somebody when they dead is a coward. And you claim you following God. Who made you judge and jury? You said that man is in hell. That man will make it to the kingdom before you. Be very careful of who you judging. Be careful of who you putting in hell. You ain't God. You know what I mean? You got all these issues with white people, but you supposed to be a Bible believer. Where's your forgiveness? Where's your long suffering? Where's Jesus Christ? He's not in your heart. Because you have this hate in your heart for white people. Let me tell you something. It was the Most High that sent white people to put black people in slavery. It wasn't white people's idea. So if you got a problem with white people and all the stuff they did, you got a problem with God. That's all I'm going to say on that.
All right, salute, Brainwaves.
You know? What's going on, Brainwaves?
Salute to the brothers. Man, I tell you, every time, like clockwork, I take time away. And this is a spiritual thing, right? Because we all have things to do. There's times when we can't put out content, et cetera, et cetera. But when I actually spiritually disconnect from this channel, stuff gets revealed every single time. And it's right at a time when doors are being opened. Opportunities are coming. I talked about this before. We're in that second half of the year. Things are moving forward. we're seeing a lot of things take place, and to see it's not even the fact of that this is taking place, it's the level that is being displayed on. It's extremely discouraging in terms of rocking with others that as Ringo said, that's not on code, that haven't been vetted, proven, et cetera, et cetera.
Right.
And in my opinion, especially with the whole Hulk situation, and I talked about this with the Ozzy Osbourne, and I'm behind with the content that I got to put out. I got a lot of content I'm gonna be releasing. With the Hulk, it's listen, we grew up during that era when everyone was great. You had great musicians, like great politicians. I don't care who it was, painters, you name it. Everyone had that God-given talent. Whether you like the person or not, whether you rock with them, they were greats, and they had something that you can learn from, you can aspire to. And as it relates to Hulk Hogan, I spoke on that as well. I told people that this man repented. I got some proof. I just didn't get around to get the video content out. But I was gonna do video content showing the proof. I'm like, look, Hulk Hogan changed his ways. Same thing with Ozzy Osbourne. Folks was throwing him under the bus. They were throwing him under the bus. I'm like, that man is one of the greatest musicians who ever graced this planet, and we'll never have another Ozzy Osbourne. But with back to the Hulk, with people taking the opportunity to use these situations, especially when a person is gone, that's the number one time you're supposed to pay respect, and you're supposed to allow the dead to rest. And when you do that, not only is it disrespectful to us as brothers and anyone else that rocks with the Hope, you're disrespecting the Hope. You're keeping him from being able to rest. You're breaking code biblically with so many different things. Anyone that does that, they're just it's just a demon. I don't at this point, it's like I don't trust what people say at face value. I'm looking at actions. I'm not only looking at actions towards me, I'm looking at actions towards the brothers. Let me make something clear to anyone watching and listening to this. I'm going to err on the side of what Ringo says, what Rollo says, maybe one or two other people. I rock with Selena, so I know her personally. I know how she gets down. I know what she will do and don't do, but we're talking about the brothers right now. I'm going to err on their side before I err on anyone else's side. Because one, we've been through adversity. There's been some lies. We've been at each other's heads. We've been set up to be at each other, to not trust each other. It was one point in time. I know both Ringo and I thought that Rollo was, he was the guy who caused all the drama. We thought it was you, Rollo. I did videos about you. I saw the light. I realized what's up. Ringo saw it. We all know what's what. And we've been through something that you can't really put into words. It's just a level of code that you cannot violate. What's going on right now? Everyone's revealing their true colors, and I welcome it. Go ahead. You got something else to say? Just come out and say it. Honestly, just go ahead and stop wasting time and say it. Reveal your true colors, because we do not have time to entertain any of this. Same thing with me. I'm not making videos. One of the things when I took a break off, I stopped talking about, that other guy that I was talking about. I had unfinished business, but I sat down with the Most High. Boom, that's it. I'm not talking about that guy. I'm not talking about other people. I got other content I need to do. And the same goes with us. Listen, y'all, for those of you that's in the chat right now, those of you that's in the chat, you saw what happened with Rebel for Almighty. You saw what's been happening with me. You saw what's been happening with Rollo. We have people that's been down with us, quote unquote, for years. They've been rocking with us for years. They've been undercover or whatever it is for years. And then all of a sudden they showing this. They act like they for us. They do a little work, quote unquote, in the community, make it seem like, okay, they down, but then you see the true colors. I don't have time for it. I'm not going to entertain it. I know the other brothers aren't. And I want to put this warning out. If I see anything personally that looks strange or look funny, you're done. I'm not rocking with you, because there's too much that's popping off in a good way. The Most High is moving in all of our lives. Rollo just told you what he got going on, and that's only a snippet of what he really has going on. He's not going to tell you details. We're not going to reveal everything that's going on. but we have opportunities. We have things. We have brotherhood. Ringo said it best. The brotherhood, relationships, that's more important than all this stuff. And a lot of y'all are not on code when it comes to relationships. You just saying stuff, moving stuff, not following what the Bible says, not going, hey, talk. If you got an issue, look, you got an issue, hit me up. You take it to social media, that's it. I'm done with you. And the same goes, I know the same goes with my brothers because they've already spoken on this. Everybody's coming to social media with everything because that's what's always been there. There's no reason. Listen, if you got love in your heart for another person, you're not going to go there. You're just not. I got love for Rollo. I got love for Ringo. The things, like I said, that adversity, I can never violate that. I can never violate that level of adversity. And I believe the Most High had us go for that to prepare us for moments like now. Because there's people that are revealing themselves that we think are down, we thought are down. They're talking about other people. It's just wild. It's wild. We're not going to tolerate it. Now, I don't know what this means. I don't know who's behind it. I don't know who's associated with. I personally do not believe it's just a one-man band, meaning this is just a solo situation. I see the writing on the wall. I've been away. I got messages to check. I keep it 100. So what y'all see is what you get. What you hear is what you get. I don't change up off of social media. I'm the same way. Whether I'm on this channel, I'm on my other channel, the people that I rock with. I just got finished rocking with some movers and shakers. And the last thing I'm about to do is have them looking at me, checking out my other channel, which is this channel and what I do. And then they see me, wait, you getting down with somebody that's saying this? Listen, I rock with people in the industry. I rock with well-known people. I'm not about to jeopardize those relationships. You can't speak bad. Let me let y'all know. A lot of people been just talking reckless. Even as it relates to the Cincinnati brawl, if you want to call it, situation. I spoke on that earlier. A lot of people were just like, well, you know, those black guys beating up, you know, the white guys, da. Listen, wrong is wrong. Don't matter what it is. And we're going to call it out. We're going to address it. We're going to expose it. And the problem is in our community, we have a problem when we expose each other. And that's why we continue to have the issues. It's never going to get right unless somebody stands up and brings awareness to what's going on so we can make it right. Because people can say, I didn't know that was taking place. Well, listen, y'all are watching these live streams right now. I'm streaming on my platform. I know Rollo's streaming. I don't know if Ringo shared or not, but y'all see him up here. And we know people are watching. They're going to be talking. You see what's going on in the community. Let me make this clear. Whoever's behind this, because I got my suspicions. The same tactic that you're doing to try to sow discord here, to try to destroy what's going on here, is actually destroying your own self because you reap what you sow. You reap what you sow. And this is why we're seeing such destruction in our community on social media, off social media, because everybody's destroying everything. Well, I'm not about that life. I know my brothers here are not about that life. We're about building, whether it's building what we got going on. And speaking of which, a lot of y'all want to get put on. A lot of y'all trying to ask questions. Listen, y'all. At this point, I'm falling back. I've been receiving a lot of phone calls, even today. I've been seeing phone calls, video chats, all this stuff. Listen, y'all, I got to fall back from that. And for those of you that we cool, it's nothing personal. It's just something I got to do because I got to peep game. I stepped away and I got to see what's going on, not just individually. I got to watch everything. I'm watching everything. There's going to be more that's going to come out to this. This ain't the end. We only getting started with people revealing themselves. And I want to make something clear. A lot of y'all have tried to sabotage this brotherhood. You cannot touch, the Most High's anointed. And you cannot touch what he has done and what he has put together. See, y'all thinking we put this together? No, that was the Most High. Remember, we were all beefing it with each other. We were all going at each other's throats, ready to just literally get it in. And guess what the Most High did? He said, no, let me show you the way. This is how it's going to go. And ever since, we had this brotherhood. And people been jealous of it. Y'all been making fun. People been making videos, trying to call it a sisterhood when it's a brotherhood, calling it 2 snaps and a dap and all this craziness. You mad because you don't have that because y'all don't follow scripture. Well, guess what? We follow scripture. So what the Most High puts together, y'all can't destroy. I hope y'all understand that. But in your attempts to destroy it, you destroy yourselves. So listen, y'all, we in terms of shout outs with me, I see people. I want y'all to understand it's nothing personal, but I'm even tired of just, hey, what's up? Hey, what's up? Hello, hello, hello. I mean, I'm not discouraging y'all to say hello, but with all of this going on, it's just like if I comment, I comment. If I don't, I don't. And I kind of already been doing it, but now with this going on, you have to understand these are people that we thought were down with us. These are people that aren't just someone new coming into the situation. These are like employees you've been working with for a year, 2, 3 years. You figure, okay, I've been working with them. I kind of know what we had conversations, we chopped it up, et cetera, and now they switching up. These are people that I've been on the phone with personally, or met personally, or whatever it is. Me personally, let alone the other brothers. And then to switch up like that, to even go there, knowing our content, for example, knowing our stance on Hulk Hogan. Let's just take that. Knowing how we feel about Hulk Hogan, we all made videos, we all talked about it, and we all made it clear how we stand. And we made it clear that, listen, y'all acting like y'all are innocent. Because I got a lot of information on a lot of people. Y'all just don't understand. I work for public safety. Y'all don't think I have access to information on people. Y'all don't think I don't know people. You don't think people tell me stuff. If I wanted to, I could just be exposing everybody on the internet. I'm not doing that. That's not why the Most High has me on here, but I could. I could. You think you don't have sins in your life? You don't think that you got some secret dirt that will make you look bad, that you may say, well, I repented of that. Why not give Hulk Hogan that chance? Why not give other men and women that have proven, who have confessed out of their own mouths to say they have a relationship with the Most High? Just because somebody's in the industry, listen, y'all, I used to be in the industry. I used to be in the industry myself. I got a relationship with the Most High. So if God can do it for me, if the Most High does it for me, you don't think he'll do it for a celebrity? So y'all believe in all this stuff just because somebody's famous that, oh, well, they sold their soul and they did that. They don't have a relationship with the Most High. Nah, man, y'all don't know. And especially when someone's older, they've had time to reflect on their lives, like Hulk Hogan. He's had time. He was 71 before he left there, before he checked out. That man had time. You ain't 71. You didn't live that long.
That's right. Come
on now. What mistakes are you about to make? Some of y'all just made some mistakes the past couple of days while I was out of town. Based upon these videos, I'm gonna have to go back and watch now. Where's the where's going to be the repentance? Are there going to be any repentance videos? Are there going to be any accountability videos? No, it's not. It's just going to be silence. So you're going to take these sins to your grave. Are there going to be any messages behind the scenes? Because make this clear. Ain't nobody rocking with nobody after you violate it. These are lines that once you cross, there's no coming back from. No coming back. However, you're entitled to say, hey, own it, whatever it is you're going to do. You're entitled to do that. That's for you, making sure you own it. But that don't mean we're going to rock together, but at least you'll have some respect because you owned it. So listen, y'all, these games, we grown ass men. We don't play these games. I don't know what games y'all trying to play, what y'all think y'all achieving, but y'all not about to stop this work over here. Because what we're doing, whether you like it or not, we're doing the work of the Most High.
Exactly. Yep. That's what.
And I appreciate y'all real as I kind of just take a pause moment. I say this once. I want to say it publicly. I want the people to understand how I feel and where I'm at and what's going on as it relates to Ringo and Rollo. I consider, whether Ringo says it or not, whether Rollo says it or not, I consider them a brother, because the scripture says a brother's born through adversity, and we went through adversity. I'm not about to turn my back without talking to my brother first, or my other brother first, and seeing what's what, and making sure we figure out. Listen, y'all, y'all wasting y'all time with that. As far as where I stand, and I'm pretty sure the other brothers, they on code. This is the code. We on code. So I want y'all out here that's watching to know, if you think you're gonna try to start something and make me fall out with Ringo and make me fall out with Rollo, nah, that ain't gonna work. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna check in with the brothers and see what's what. And if anything, it's just gonna strengthen the brotherhood. That's all it's gonna do. It's gonna make it stronger. I'm like, okay, now we really got to be watching out. That's right. That's right.
That's right. Mm-hmm.
Which one of you guys made the video about Hulk first?
Me.
It was Rollo first, and then I think Brainwaves, right?
Correct.
I
I
think
believe so.
I think I was the last to make the video because, like I said, you guys made y'all videos first. I think I seen Rollo's video. I didn't finish watch Brainwaves. And then I decided to make a video, right? When I did the video in the garage, right? I think that lady already made a video. But then right after I finished that live, she went live and did a whole nother mockery video about Hulk. And it was almost like it was an attack. It was like, you guys here being emotional about this guy, but see, that's the point. That's what being on code is about. When you have men make videos and we focusing on like, look, this particular brother here, this brother was very instrumental when I was a kid. We trying to pay our respects. You got people that are grieving because of this loss. It might not mean nothing to you, but to us that grew up in that time, that was everything to us. That's our history as kids.
That's right.
It maybe that person never had no childhood. Maybe their childhood was horrible. But for us, even though we were poor and didn't have nothing, just to have the television, to be able to watch these particular heroes do their job, to entertain us, to keep us off the streets, that meant a lot. Hogan used to teach us, take your vitamins, respect your parents, stay in school. Those values is what shaped me as a young man growing up. And not just Hogan, a lot of the wrestlers. You know what I mean? So when you see people make these kind of videos and these tributes, because I think Brainwave said he wanted to make a tribute, right? When you see that type of stuff and you know, you're supposed to be like, you know what? Let me keep all this hate to myself. I ain't even gonna say nothing because I know these brothers over here, let me just, that's what a person would do. They would think before they start doing these things. But when you go and you make these hate videos, it's like you laughing at me, man. You laughing at me. That's how I see it. You laughing, and the man is dead. His family is grieving. Would Jesus Christ do that? Would Jesus Christ make a video laughing at the man while he down? No. If anything, give your condolences. You know, you might be a female. Maybe you didn't watch wrestling, you know? Maybe it don't mean nothing to you. But just give your condolences and keep it moving. Stay on code. But no. Let's make some people angry. Let's join the brigade of haters all over social media and make these hate videos. You know, it's not just her. Thousands of black people took it to social media to disrespect Hogan. And I'm like, where we get this evil from, man? Where? It's disgusting. But that's why I pointed out Booker T. Where's the outrage? He called Hogan the N-word on national television. Hogan was set up. That situation that happened to him, he was secretly recorded. How many things you said in private? And I'm talking in general to everybody. How many things you said in private that you're like, man, I hope nobody taped that. I hope nobody put that on YouTube. We all said things that we shouldn't have said. Privately, on the job, behind somebody's back. And if it was recorded and they air it out, it could mean your career. So we got to have a little more forgiveness, man. The way I've seen in her video, it was like no forgiveness. This man repented on TV, repented, said he apologized. He took ownership. That man was not no racist. That man loved black people and white people. Who do you think is his core audience? You don't think he know that the black community support him? That man had a faith in God. Always. Every time he came to the ring, he prayed. He did a little prayer before coming to the ring. I know it's all entertainment. We grown men now. We remember, it was all like entertainment, acting and stuff like that. But it was the thing for us back in the day. Everybody acknowledged this. Other content creators, I watched them. I think I watched Hassan Campbell. He did a video about the Hulk too.
Mm-hmm.
I watched his video. He acknowledged that, same thing. A lot of us, That's who we grew up with. That's our history. Don't take that from us. That's all we got. It's no different than if a famous female actress or artist or whatever that all you ladies love pass away and you grew up on her music, that timeless music. That's going to bother you. When Whitney died, I made a tribute to her. It's right on one of my channels. I think the Key to the Sound channel, I believe it is. I made a tribute where my wife and I basically did a song together for Whitney when she died, a Black woman. They said she was on drugs, she was on crack, she was on this. I don't care. That's still Whitney. Doesn't matter about her sins and her past and her dirt. Doesn't matter. That's Whitney Houston, one of our greats.
That's right.
Yeah.
You know? It is what it is.
You know what's sad, Ringo? You know what's sad, fam? If them as icons, them as legends, if these individuals of a once in a lifetime can't even get that level of respect, what do we expect?
That's crazy. I didn't think about that.
You're right. You're right.
No one can do the things that they've done. You know, Whitney. No one will have a voice like Whitney. You know, and not just Hulk, but like you were saying, like all the wrestlers, even the bad ones. Like we looked up. That was our life. That was everything. All we did was talk about them. All we did was take the little figurines, go outside and play in the dirt, playing in the, you know, oh man, it's like all the memories are just coming back. Like that was everything. We wanted to be like them. That was like, man, I'm gonna be just like this guy. I'm gonna be just like him. We thought it was everything, and they gave us some inspirational words. And from what we've seen, they were great examples for us. Now, of course, we grew up later. We see things, you know, we understand things as adults, but still, it stands. They still were great examples. And in today's time, they would be considered saints. Our time, sure, they might have done some bad things, but in comparison to people now, well-known individuals now that have just came out of the quote-unquote factory, those people are all out wicked. At least then, they if they were into anything, and we're not talking about the names that we mentioned, just people in general, well-known individuals in general, they didn't display that. That wasn't a part of that. So, and they've done things. It was true, authentic talent with everything. Martial arts, like everything was real. It's like now, like even the competitions, the tournaments, they're like a joke now. Everything is watered down. Nothing, the sanctity of everything is ruined. So it's like when you talk about someone that came from that era, it's not only a slap in the face, like you said it, and I didn't even look at it like that Ringo mentioned. It's personal, knowing how we stand, and then you're supposed to rock with us. And even if you feel that way, that's something that you wouldn't say. Like you just like, oh well, I actually feel this way, but yeah, I ain't gonna talk about that, because right now, how does that individual know we aren't grieving? This is an example. How do you know we're not grieving? Because it wasn't just Hulk Hogan. To make matters worse, as I mentioned, well, we all mentioned, we had Malcolm Jamal Warner.
Right.
We also had Dan Rivera in the lead paranormal investigator. That's another injury. He was a family man. See, what hits me, these are family men. When we're talking about all of these men had families. Ozzy Osbourne, families. They're leaving wives, kids, all of that, families. And we're family men, and Rollo is building his family. You know what I'm saying? So that's something he can connect to and relate. You know, he's potentially heading in that direction. So when someone does videos like that, it's a slap in so many different ways. It's a level of disrespect on so many different ways. And then to bring up things of, like you said, Ringo, to bring up like your wife, other people that have absolutely nothing to do with this. Like, what does Ringo's wife have to do with any of this? If that's not a clear personal shot to even utter her name in a disrespectful way. It's okay to utter someone's name, you know, in a respectful way, but in a disrespectful way, if that's not a blatant shot, man, this is bad, y'all. This is bad.
It is.
We brought up my my mom. She was basically trying to say like I have no relationship with my pops, that I'm more side with my mom. And I'm like, what does this have to do with anything? Like, this have nothing to do with anything. This was in her heart the whole time. And it's almost like, let's try to pick at every little thing to try to get them upset. And it just goes to show this always been in the heart. In order for us to really grow, you can't have evil in your heart. You can't be watching my videos in the clouds, but you don't like me personally, but it's like you just kind of staying around. That's how she was, man. And I realized that because listen, she made about 5 videos already. If you sit there and listen to those videos and hear the venom, you'll be like, hold up, whoa, wait a minute. I didn't know it was this crazy. And all of that is because I said, I don't want to do with you because of the situation with Hulk. Why do you think when we was growing up, they had the commercial, "Want to be like Mike"?
Mm-hmm.
You know why? Because everybody wanted to be like Mike. When we were kids, everybody wanted to be like Mike because he was the inspiration. He was the role model. Even the cereal, Ma, give me the Wheaties. Give me the cereal. You know? These are heroes. People say Michael Jordan, his attitude is horrible today. I don't care about none of that stuff. That's Michael Jordan. He's a legend.
That's right.
You know what I mean? I don't care what nobody say.
Facts.
But they holding Hulk to a bad time in his life, and they undid his whole legacy because of that one thing. Think about that. Think about what Brainwaves just said. If Hulk Hogan can't get the respect in death, then I know people hate us, man. They hate us. We don't stand the chance. That man he opened up so much doors for other wrestlers, introduced wrestlers, had fights with other wrestlers that gave them a name. You know what I mean? I seen an interview where they were talking about, what's the other guy? Ric Flair.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ric Flair and Hulk Hogan. And Ric Flair was like, I'm not jealous of him. I was never jealous of him. I just didn't like the way they were promoting Hogan more. But he said he always had love for Hogan. But he was thankful because Hogan allowed him to shine. He knew that he was the guy. He was the man. He was the guy that everybody came to see. Everybody know that. People love Ric Flair too. Don't get me wrong. You know what I mean? Even though he was the villain, but we still like the villain wrestlers too. When he come out, it's like, oh, they go Ric Flair with so and so and so. And it's like, you know, it is what it is. Those are the memories that keep us going. Even though we grown men today, we don't forget our history.
That's right.
So that situation that took place was personal for a lot of people. A lot of men was hurt by the thought that Hogan died. We might have not been checking in on like, oh, what is he doing now? It's just the thought of, man, one of our heroes is gone. Just like when Michael Jackson died.
Yeah.
When Michael Jackson died, they were crucifying this man's death. Oh, he's a pedophile. He's molesting kids. I'm like, that's Michael Jackson, man. He's a legend. How y'all gonna do that? They don't care. They don't care. They disrespect you when you're dead. And they make videos to mock you. And this is coming from a person who's supposed to be a Bible believer. At least that's what I thought.
Mm-hmm.
If you're a believer in Jesus Christ, that's a bad witness. You're supposed to have forgiveness. Doesn't matter if he's white. That word, that N-word, shouldn't even have no power in 2025.
Nope.
We shouldn't even be thinking about that word like, oh man, I'm offended. A white person called me an N-word. I'm so offended. No, you're mad at God. That's who you're mad at because it was the Most High who put us in slavery. And you still have bitterness in your heart as if though you were enslaved. Your ancestors were enslaved, not us. We got the benefits of living in this society right now. No black person alive should be crying racism. You know, they just putting me down. They calling me N-words. Fam, you ain't even living in slavery. You got a job. You able to come and go, drive your car. Nobody got you in slavery. You still thinking like a slavery and living off the crutch of your ancestors. They the one who shed their blood for us to be alive in today's day. And what do? We disrespect their legacy and their contributions by being evil rather than being good. What kind of poor example do we have on social media when we're disrespecting someone's death? That's cruel. You're heartless to do that. And she's seen my video. She's seen my heartfelt video. And she said, you know what? F that. Let me come on live and mock Hulk Hogan to get this guy upset. Knowing that I'm going to see these videos. So what do you expect? I don't want nothing to do with you. And that's my word. Ain't no coming back from that. That's evil. That's a heartless thing to do when a man is down and he's gone, his family is grieving. You know? Just like everybody mocking and making mockery of Malcolm Jamal Warner's death. There's so much lies on social media right now about that man's death. There's videos with people using AI saying he died in California. And people believe it. You know, this place is just really sick. But this whole thing, guys, is confusion to cause division. Because a lot of you that's on the outside that's probably listening, you don't know what's going on. You don't know. You're not a content creator. You're not going to understand all the details. We're behind the scenes seeing what's going on. You know, y'all got busy lives. It's just like how Selena came in and she's like, look, I don't know what's going on. Ain't nobody, you know, she don't want to be involved in none of that nonsense. And I don't blame her. But if that other woman is speaking lies on that woman's name, why is she doing that? That's the cause infighting. And to me, if I was Selena, I won't even waste my time watching anything to get yourself riled up, because that's what she wants.
Yeah, that's true.
I want you to get riled up, and that affects business. Don't even waste your time.
I agree.
I rest my case. You know.
Yeah, man. It's been a very, very interesting July, man. Very interesting July, man.
You know what else, guys? Sorry to cut you, Rollo. You don't notice something? The other lady that was crashing out been quiet.
Yeah, I was just
Yep.
Eerily quiet.
It's like the entity jumps out of one into the other,
Mm-hmm.
and the other one goes in dormancy. It's just quiet. This is crazy. I told y'all it's crash out season.
You did.
It's been quiet. What's going on? And then the other guy, you know who we talking about.
Mm-hmm.
He's just over there spreading some, I don't know what kind of demonic activity is going on over there, but it's like they just like division and racism and hate. Now he's making videos talking against white people, not realizing that it's white people that's helping to pay his bills. That's the thing about media that these influencers don't understand. You can't be racist on social media as a content creator. You can't be. You got all different types of groups watching your videos. Got to have respect for everybody. I'm not saying racists don't exist, but you just can't conclude, oh, they're white. Oh, yeah, they're racist. Can't do that, man. When you need an ambulance to come, a police officer, and he white, you ain't going to say, oh, you white? Nah, you racist. I can't send me a black officer. You ain't going to do that. Even if somebody's gay, you ain't going to disrespect them, be like, oh, you're gay? Nah, I can't have you around me. That's crazy. You got to respect all people. All people. You got to respect them.
That's right.
That's just the way it is. You don't get all religious. Respect all people. If you have a car dealership and two guys come in there and they're a couple, what are you going to do? Start judging? Well, the Bible says this. Bro, you are a businessman. You treat these people with respect. I'm not there to open Bible scriptures. I'm selling cars. Hey, how can I help you? Oh, right this way. I don't got time to be judging you. That's God's business. But what we like to do is we like to be God and put people inside of hell. That woman said that Hulk is in hell, and she was laughing and giggling, and I was like, I can't believe I'm hearing this. She's literally laughing at the man. Ha, 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 he's in hell. I'm like, it's to get somebody upset. There's no other way you could put it. I just don't like that kind of energy around me. I don't want that. That's why I wanted to make that clear, because it was just her birthday. And you know what's so crazy? somebody in the chat reminded me. They was like, yo, it's her birthday. And I was like, word, hey, everybody, let's go on over there. And everybody took all their support over there. She forgets about that. All of a sudden now she disrespected Rollo, disrespected me, basically assuming we're gay. You know how disrespectful that is? You're doing the same thing that other guy did.
Exactly.
That's so disrespectful, man. You don't say those type of things, man.
Exactly. Okay, Real Topics, you there?
Yes. Can y'all brothers hear me? Please.
Yeah.
We can hear you.
So I just wanted to say this first and foremost, why I got all three of you brothers here. I appreciate all three of y'all. Y'all have helped me in such a major way. Words can't explain. But anytime I reach out to y'all, y'all always, reach back out. I never had no issues with y'all or anything like that. But I do want to say this with all this going on. I lost my sister in May. I was out of the loop with things that was going on or whatever. And so it's funny that when I was just scrolling through and I seen the other one crashing out or whatever, and the only thing I said on her live was, wow, what's going on? I said, when it's funny how people, when they get mad at you, they want to go through, all your videos and make content and stuff like that about every little thing. And and it was about Ringo. The next thing I know, she making all these videos about me being disrespectful towards me and stuff like that. And I was at work and I seen it come across my timeline and I was going back and forth and I was praying to the Most High and I was like, I'm not going to say nothing. Should I say something? I'm not going to say nothing. And I made a video. I didn't make any, I just was expressing how I felt and all that. But when I seen her and the other was going back and forth, I was like, you know what? I'm falling back because this chick here, she's trying to get people's energy. You're not Gary Harvest my energy. And that's what I feel that's going on. You know what I mean? Because Ringo just said the other one fell back. And I noticed that too. Like she fell back. And it's like this energy that they you know what I mean? But
Right.
if my thing is, if she really rocked with you like that, Ringo, she could have came to you as a brother behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? That would have been the respectful thing to do. Because I was confused today when I seen that. I'm like, well, what is going on now? And I didn't see Ringo say anything about this lady or disrespect this lady or nothing like that. And it's like, it's sad that people attack Ringo like that and his family and stuff like that. Because the kids and the wife and the mom and all that is off limits. So I don't understand all of that. I just think, I don't know, I just think they just all just work together or whatever. Because for someone just to crash out like that on, they wasn't rocking with you from the beginning. Wasn't ever, you know what I mean, no love there. And yeah, so that's what I think. I wasn't gonna go back and forth with that girl because I saw something was wrong with her. I was like, this is something wrong with her. So for me to go back and forth with her, it's not even gonna make no sense.
Yeah. The only reason why I address this publicly is because I have important people watching me and they are looking at all of us right now. And it's like, I'm just getting back into the thick of things. Y'all seen what happened to me last year. I'm not even supposed to be in Florida. Everything that happened with that accusation, New York didn't want to support me. In Florida, y'all don't know. Any docket like that, you can't get no license in Florida. People, brainwaves, can you explain to the people how strict Florida is of giving licenses? Can you explain to them? Because they don't know how serious this is, man.
Listen, y'all, you and I'm gonna go into add not even just Florida, although Florida is more strict. This is just how business operates, period. I'm gonna equate getting licenses and certain state credentials as being on a job. If you're on the job, you sign handbooks, you have this employee handbook, you're going to do this, abide by that, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. You're going to agree to not do certain things. Anytime you have paraphernalia on, you have to behave a certain way. You're allowed to do things, not do things, et cetera, et cetera. And so when it comes to getting certain credentials, if any word comes out or any rumors or anything that goes on, that interferes with the image of entities. It goes beyond an individual, it goes into entities. So now you're dealing with a business, a corporation, an agency, whatever the entity is. Your name or that rumor or that situation can get attached to that entity. So this is where, like, a lot of you see, for example, you see like maybe a celebrity, some story comes out about them that they got caught doing something, and then next thing you know, they get released from, let's say they're a spokesman or whatever on a TV show. They get released from that because the TV show doesn't have anything to do with them. If they have brand deals, they separate because then the brands get associated with it. It's like guilty by association. So in order to have certain credentials, you literally have to have a track record. And when these people do these things, even as it relates here on social media, that can potentially interfere or has actually interfered with our track record. And why do we say that? Because those rumors, people start expounding on these rumors. They start making other content, saying this out of their personal hate, their personal anger. And if we don't address it, and this is why as a content creator, there are times when we have to actually come out. This is why Rollo's doing this stream. You have to address it. You have to let the public know this is our public statement. This is our stance, et cetera, et cetera. We're not for this, whatever it is, right? Let the people know. Because if you don't, then they're going to think that we're complicit. They're going to think that, well, wait a minute, you associated with this individual because companies, entities, the powers that be take a look at these things. Well, isn't that person, like, for example, what happened with Ringo, that other individual that used to be a moderator? People could look at that and say, well, wait a minute. He has the power and authority on his platform to make this individual a moderator. So if he didn't come out and address it, then that would be like Ringo endorsing that behavior, endorsing that individual, which means that he might as well be doing it himself. I always say this. You listen, I work in public safety. I don't condone anyone doing anything wrong besides being a man of the Most High. But if you're going to do it, if you're going to be stupid enough to do it, you might as well just go ahead and just do it and have the fun of messing up, because you're going to be guilty by association anyway. You're going to be brought down. You're going to be going through a whole lot of losses, depending on what it is specifically. So you might as well just go ahead and have the fun of doing it. But back to what I was saying, we have to move a certain way, and we have expectations, and other people have expectations. And these are people, you never know who's watching you. You know how the Bible always talks about when you do things, you need to do everything right because God is watching. Even though someone else might not be watching, you need to do things right because he sees all. Well, you never know who's watching our platforms as content creators. You never know. You might assume that, hey, you might only have one person watching, and that one person watching could be someone at the top, could be somewhere in the middle, could be somewhere at the bottom. You don't know that. That could be the next person that may give you a job opportunity. Maybe somebody's looking for a job opportunity, or they're trying to find something. Maybe they're just searching for something or some information, what have you, and they have access to it. And because of how you conduct yourself, they don't give it to you. Because by them giving you that information, that puts their name and reputation. Listen, y'all, this is why a lot of wealthy people, a lot of famous people, etc., just don't rock with folks. We've brought this up in our streams. We've mentioned this multiple times. Certain people just don't want to be bothered rocking with people, because if you're seen rocking with them, then you got to go through this song and dance. And we don't have time for that. We're trying to produce. We're about business. Every moment, every second, every time. That's business. That's money. That's productivity. That's a project. That's something that could be done. And then we got to waste time doing stuff like this. And, you know, it's kind of ironic that we have all these things popping off right now in a good way in our lives, and things that haven't even been revealed to us, but things to come. And see, these people, you know, these evil people, they do stuff to try to look in there. They try to see what's coming, and they try to stop it. So one of the ways they try to stop it is to get us to act out of character, get us to respond in a way that they think we're going to respond. But see, we don't walk in the flesh, we walk in the spirit. So you're not going to get that reaction. You're going to get a reaction, but not that type of reaction. And they also want to delay the work that we have before us. They want to delay the opportunities and muddy the waters and sour the relationships with hopes of stopping us, because they're not going anywhere. Make no mistake, when you look at these individuals that do these things on these platforms, look at their lives. They are not going anywhere. And if anything, actually, you see them on a decline. They try to cover it up. They try to act like, they fake the fun. Hey, how you doing? Everything's good. It's not good. Because if it was good, they'll be too busy enjoying everything being good instead of resulting to this. See, people that live the good life, people that are enjoying their life, they're happy with their money, their homes, the people they associate, the things that they're doing, they got too much time to focus on that instead of focus on everything else. That's what they're doing. They're enjoying their life. That's why God came. That's why he sent Christ, so that we can enjoy life, so we can have everlasting life. Listen, none of this biblical stuff would even take place if it was meant for us to be caught up in this drama. That's for people that have death. That's for people that they have no life. Nothing's going to come about. So the devil can tempt them. They get tempted in their flesh. You know what? Just say this. If you say this, you'll believe that you'll come up. But all you doing is coming down. It's destroying you. What does it profit a man to gain the whole world? You lose your soul in the process. You're gaining what you think: views, followers, reputation, your flesh. You feel good about talking about somebody or doing something. You get a couple of he, ha, ha, ha's. But what it's doing is it's tearing you down. Because sin never builds anything up. All it does is destroy. So these people are destroying themselves. And what they're doing is they've already been destroyed. They just been hiding it. They've been faking the funk. See, this is what we're sick and tired of. It's too many people that claim they ain't about this biblical life. Y'all are frauds, man. Like, y'all are frauds. Male, female, male. I don't care. Young, old. Y'all frauds. Y'all act like y'all walk with God. Y'all act like you rock with God. Listen, everybody knows we stand with the Most High. It don't take rocket science. If you watch our platforms one time, you're going to know we rock with God. You're going to know we're serious about this walk. Regardless of what we say or do, you're going to like, that. Those are men of God. When you hear about men of God, men of the Most High in the Bible, you're looking at 3 of them right here on the screen. I don't know what these other people doing, playing around with titles, playing around with this, playing around with that. We not about that life. And I know these brothers have seen these situations. I've seen it. I've been in all these situations. I've been in all these churches. I've been around. I've been traveled. I've talked to people here, there. I've seen the fakery. I've seen the pimping. I've seen the scams like Ringo was talking about Umar Johnson. I've seen all these brothers. Oh, they claim this, they claim that. That's why I be talking about it. Expose. That's why we put it out there. See, y'all don't understand. We've been there. We've seen it. We've been behind the scenes. We know. We got the information. We got the intel. And we're trying to share with y'all so that y'all can be educated on what to see, what to look at. What do I always talk about? What do we always talk about? Empowering you, giving you tools, giving you knowledge. If you do this, you'll be healthy. If you do this, your days will be long, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. We're always equipping people. But yet we seem to be surrounded by individuals that are snakes that are all about just tearing down, to laugh and tear down Hulk Hogan, to laugh and tear us down. It reminds me when I was talking about Ozzy Osbourne, I had somebody come up in the chat and I was like, man, I'm struggling right now. I didn't expect it to hit me like this. I started the live, I was good. And somewhere in the middle of the live, I was about to break down in tears. And I was struggling to just to get through the live to continue. And then somebody had the nerve to say something, maybe I'm a P, you know what? See, y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm like, no, I'm human. I care. I'm human. I got a heart. I don't know if you Tin Man or not, but we have a heart. If you rock with the Most High, you're going to have a heart for people. Even when you don't want to, you're still going to have a heart for people. Even if you don't know them like that. Like, we didn't know Hulk Hogan personally. I mean, I know I've come across things or whatever here or there, you know, him being in Georgia and all this, being from Georgia. But the point is, we don't know them personally, but yet we can relate. Right. You can relate. Listen, if you can't relate, if you can't sympathize, if you can't think about somebody's family, you can't think about what Hulk Hogan's family is going through right now. Take one moment and think about it. Because I'm pretty sure that at some point in time, You've lost a loved one. And people seem to forget that. They act like they can't lose a loved one. People on this internet acting invincible. They acting like they can't go through. So I want to ask you a question. How are we supposed to react? When I say we, not just the brothers here on this panel, but we out here on social media land. How are we supposed to react if word gets around that all of a sudden you lose somebody that you care about, or a celebrity that you care about, or whoever it is, some famous person? How are we supposed to react, huh? How are we supposed to react? Because if we follow what you did, oh, we would be in the wrong. Then you want to make videos talking about us, talking about how we demons. I'm not saying that's what we're going to do, but you'll be quick to say, Ringo's a demon, Rollo's a demon, Brainwaves is a demon. They're all demons. But yet, look at what you're doing. You kick somebody when they're down. You kick somebody at their most vulnerable part. Listen, Ringo has told you how he lost his mom. Listen, I had to bury my son in 2015. Bury, like go to a funeral. And every time people are like, hey, you going to have any more kids? It just bring back memories. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So knowing, going through things like that, and then you see somebody that's no longer here that especially gave their life to the Most High. And they've confessed that multiple times and said that you can see changes. Listen, these people don't do research. If you study people's lives and you look at where they started, you look at as they moved through, and you look at where they ended up, you can see the change.
Agree.
Where's the grace and mercy? The Bible, listen, this is what grace and mercy comes in. This is where it comes in. It's not to allow somebody to keep sinning, keep doing the mess that y'all doing here on social media. It's to allow a person to go through that process. It's like, man, I messed up. This wasn't right. I'm learning from it. Let me go through it. It's to give you that biblical protection to go through that process. But it's like y'all like to kick somebody when they down. How are you going to kick somebody when they down? That's cold-blooded. If there is an evil time to do anything, it's when somebody's down. And that's exactly what's going on. Because again, we mentioned that we grew up watching Hope and all the wrestlers while we were on the subject. And a lot of these people, we grew up watching these people. Malcolm Jamal Warner, Ozzy Osbourne, and all of them, whoever else it is.
Right.
We grew up. These people were a part of our lives. These are people a part of our identity. And for you to be disrespectful is it's something I almost can't even put into words. Like I can utter words, but it's like you can't put it in words. It's a level of being evil that you wonder why we just can't rock with somebody. I can't have that level of evil around me. I'm not bringing it around me. I'm not bringing around my brothers. I got people I rock with. They depend on me. And the last thing I'm going to do is expose them and jeopardize them to that evil. I'm not doing it. I'm not bringing around my family. Listen, y'all, my wife knows what's going on. I talk to her all the time. She knows what's going on. She know I'm on this live right now. Because I'm like, oh, man, I just finally got in, jumped in the crib, got back in from late. I was like, I saw Rollo live. And then I'm like, whoa, what's going on? Because I'm still playing catch up from being in New York. I didn't want to tell everybody I was going to New York because you demons be out there trying to sabotage it, probably trying to send stuff while I'm on the road. I don't need none of that, so I keep my mouth shut until after the fact. But the point is, I'm up here making moves. Matter of fact, Ringo, I got to send you some. I got to send you a couple pictures from when I was in New York. You'll understand. I meant to do it then, but I just got so busy. I said, man, it's gonna bring back memories. It'll bring some memories, good memories.
I want to thank Azandria for the support. I appreciate that, Azandria. Thank you for supporting the show as always.
Wow.
Thank you for supporting us when you get a chance. I appreciate it.
Man, praise the Most High for people like Zandra. And it's not about the money. Let me explain something. With all the hell that we go through, to have supporters that no matter what, they just rock with us. No questions asked. They don't break code. They don't, no matter what gets put out there, it's like, nope, I'm down with them. Man, that's something you can't put a price tag on. You can't put a price tag. The people that truly rock with us.
Yeah.
And then we see that they even be catching hell. Zandria is supposed to be a bot. She's not real. Man, I can get on the phone with her right now. Stop the cap. She says she want to connect more with us early in the chat. I can get on the phone with her right now. I can get her on the screen if I wanted to. It's not that serious because y'all probably say, well, she's on the screen, but that's probably AI in a way. I tell you, listen, y'all.
These people don't even know about phones, man. Listen, new broke. You don't even know how to use a Galaxy S25. This is a Galaxy S25. Do you know how to make content out of this phone? You just, I don't know how to put the camera in a certain angle. It's crazy, man.
You would think with all the. Go ahead, Ringo. Go ahead, Ringo.
I wanted to talk about something Brainwaves had covered in terms of how you react on social media. When you're really a believer in the Most High, right, and you're a content creator, it is very dangerous to respond the wrong way. On social media, they want you to crash out. They want you to say something crazy that you're going to regret, something they can clip and then make content with, right? So when you look at situations like this, the things that was said about us, it's designed for you to react in a negative way. That's why I said I'm trying to be as respectful as I can. I'm gonna speak my truth, but I'm gonna do it in a way where you could go ahead and clip whenever you want to clip. It ain't gonna affect me. And when she made those videos, I don't know if you looked at the live chat. She was attracting all of that other guy's followers. They were coming into the live chat, calling me Rincoon and all this other stuff, and she just let it fly. So I already put it together. I'm like, this is how you felt. Because if anything, you would have been like, hey, y'all, don't say that. Don't do this. Don't do that. No, you letting all the hate come through. That's what normally happens when people switch up. You know, they just start making a bunch of content, talking negative, and then they build their audience off of all of the people that don't like you. And that's not godly. You can't feel good about yourself when the majority of your audience are just haters of mine, you know, because you have more to lose. Because the people that rock with me gonna rock with me. Now, hey, if you still rock with her, that's on you. I ain't here to tell nobody who to rock with, whoever they want. That's on you. I'm saying as for me, after what she did in regards to the Hulk situation, I don't got nothing to say to her no more. I didn't make no videos dragging her. I didn't get personal. I just said I'm done. Once I saw that, like I think it was Brainwaves that said something about how we have people that, you know, you lost a mom, you lost a child. Those things remind you. So when Hulk died, I was reminded of my mom again. That stuff just replayed. She was in her mid-60s. So I'm like, damn. It's like you lost this guy. I don't know him personally, but we know him. We could literally say we know Hulk Hogan. We grew up watching this guy. That's all we knew. We didn't have to know him personally. We knew the Hulk that we were raised on. And that's all that matters, you know? And it doesn't matter if you're grown men now. That's the problem. We don't reminisce on our past. We're too fake in today's day. It's like we're not keeping it real with the people. And that's what's missing from social media. Everybody want to be perfect. Like they live in this facade lifestyle that's not real. And then when you get off the camera and you get off the microphones, you're miserable. No, you got to enjoy your life, reminisce on those things from the past, things that kept you out of trouble, and pay respect to all of those that shaped the way you are today.
That's right.
And you have to forgive. Every day I'm trying to be better at what I do as a content creator, as a man, as a father. You know, I'm trying to be better, be more patient with people. You know, I'm not perfect. Sometimes I might flip out and cuss a little bit or whatever the case is. But I try to do things in a better way, because what you do can affect your platform, your reputation. And like Rollo and Waves said, there are people that are watching you, people that are in the high ups. You got millionaires that are watching you, and they're saying, I could really help this guy out, but I just don't want to do it yet. Let me just kind of wait and see. And they're just watching you just to see how you move, just to see how you respond to this situation. And then when they look and they're like, I like the way they respond, and they did a good job. They didn't flip out. They didn't go crazy. They didn't create no nonsense. They just responding like men, keeping it clean, keeping it respectful, because they know they got viewers watching. You don't know who's watching you. You really don't know. The things that she was saying about Rollo, disrespectful. That man came from a long way, building his life up. You don't got no time for all that drama, man. It's too much drama. I still feel kind of bad to what happened in the past. Even though we cleared the air, I'm still thinking, what if that didn't take place? Where would Rollo be right now? Because people turned their back from him and he lost support. So think about the things we say and do on social media can affect somebody's livelihoods, man. It's one thing, you make a video about somebody, critique them, whatever the case is, but most people get extra personal and they start crashing out, and it's like they want to affect your platform. They want to affect your name, your family, and then they start poking at your kids. Leave my kids out of this, man. If you got something to say to me, talk about me. Don't bring up my wife. Don't bring up my mom. Don't bring up my kids. Don't use no examples, because that's out of pocket. You know what I mean? Out of pocket. The other day, I told you about they had some little kid in this community that he took my signs that I have on the lawn, and he just pulled out the signs and just threw them on the floor. And I got it all on camera. I went outside. I saw the young kid over there. I didn't go to the kid screaming at the kid acting like a fool. I told one of the white boys, I said, is your dad home? Like, call your dad outside. Tell him I want to speak to him. It wasn't the kid's father. I just wanted to speak to an adult. I wanted an adult to be in my presence so that they know I'm here to be a civil human being to address a situation about a child. The wife ended up coming out. And she said, how can I help you? I told her the situation. I said, this young man, was vandalizing my property. And I said, I got it all on camera. Here it is right here. This is the second time the young man did this. And I just want to know where he lived, because I want to talk to his mom in regards to the situation so it don't happen again. Because if it do happen again, I'm going to have to call the police. And if I call the police, they're going to be at your door. Then I'm going to also notify the HOA and let them know that my property is being vandalized by some child. Parents are not doing nothing about it. The HOA is going to send you a fine. And then the law is going to get involved. It's not going to be pretty. So let's handle this like civilized human beings. But now, if I went over there acting the fool in the street, I'll look bad. They'll be like, why are you attacking a child? Why are you attacking this kid? Why are you bullying this kid? That's how they're going to perceive me. So when you're on social media and the way you respond, it can come off very disgusting. And the things she said about me, about Rollo, it's just not business. It's not, it affects business. It affects reputations. You plant seeds in people. You start attracting other haters, and they'll start putting batteries in your back and cheering you on. And you're like, wow, I gained 20 subscribers. I must be doing something good. And now all your content is anti-Ringo, anti-Rollo. You ain't going to get no success like that. You same one, and I'm talking to the lady, you same one told the other lady that was crashing out that she's not going to be able to build her platform by doing that. Now you're doing it. See, I'm not going to do that. I ain't making no videos about you. What we talking about here is just us at the round table, just talking about this issue. And like I said, if you want to still rock with her, that's your business. Because she said all sorts of stuff about, oh, if Ringo see you on my platform, he's going to take your wrench. I ain't taking nobody wrench. I ain't one of them kind of people that, oh, if you friends with that person, I'm upset with you. That has nothing to do with me. I'm telling you, for me, I don't got nothing to say to her. You want to go do whatever you want to do, y'all little friendship, internet, whatever, that's y'all. That has nothing to do with me. But don't let her put these batteries in your back thinking that if you're seen over there, that somehow I'm going to be upset with you. Because I'm not. She's lying to you. You understand? That's what she want. That's what the reaction she wants. She want me to take people wrenches. She want me to, like have an echo chamber of people, because she was saying all sorts of stuff that I just want to control people and I want to do this. She hates me, man. I could discern that woman hate me. Always did. She always hated me. She don't like when I talk about black people. She don't like when I definitely talk about women. She hates that. And she expressed it a lot in that video. And it's just sad that we showed her love. We were there for her celebration, for her B-Day. And this is how people switch, man. And you wondering why people roll solo and don't want to be bothered with nobody. They just want to stay to themselves. They don't even want to make friends with nobody because they're tired of this, man.
That's right.
You treat people good 1 minute, then they switch up on you. You know, we got business to take care of. We got goals. We got plans. And I don't need all of this drama. Picture me making videos on my platform right now. Yo, you know, I got to expose this lady, man. She's lying about me. And I'm making 10 videos about her. You know what my viewers are going to say? Man, I ain't watching this guy no more. That mess up business.
That's true.
And that's what she wants. She wants you to focus on negativity. And I'm not doing that. I'm going to be positive.
That's right. Absolutely. Absolutely, man. This is great. This is great, man, to see us talking about some positivity, man. We got a lot of great stuff going on. So y'all be on the lookout for that in the near future. You know, we busy, y'all. We be on here when we can. You know, this is unexpected. It had to be addressed righteously because it circulates to other people, and then they're going, I don't need the phone calls coming in when I'm doing other things. So to avoid it, I put it out there publicly. The brothers decided to come on, speak their piece. We still didn't disrespect this woman, even though she said a lot of things about us. She didn't know the help she was about to get. And a lot of you got to be patient because what I learned in business, because I used to run a valet business, is patience. It's not easy. Dealing with phone calls 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning. Yo, the managers they're not doing it. I got to go to the site. I got to get out of my bed. Whether I had a car or not, I got to go there. I got responsibilities. I got this important thing going on next week. This guy's waiting for me to call him. I didn't even call him. Now I got to tell him in the morning why I didn't call him. Because I'm dealing with this. You don't really realize how many phone calls I get, man. You don't realize. I'm glad. It's like the Most High made this happen for a reason, to mess up my other phone to get this phone. He know what he was doing. Because I wasn't thinking about it. I said, oh my goodness, I got to get another phone. I said, you know what? Let me pay for the whole phone. I'm not going to do no payment plan. Let me just pay for the whole $1,200 for the phone. That's it. Get it out the way. I'll get the money back. I ain't worried about it. Yeah. I say you got to spend money to make money. That's a true statement, y'all. You got to spend money to make money. You could be conservative with your money, but you got to spend some money to make money. So if I didn't get this phone and then I go on the road and then they ain't clicks out, whose fault is it? It's my fault. And guess what? When I went to the store, the lady told me how much the price was. I said, what? Then she gave me an extra $100 credit. She said, whenever you want to get 25 Ultra, come on back in 2 weeks if you have the money. I said, God, this is crazy, man. Man, people don't realize, man, how powerful the Most High is with business, man. Yeah.
I really didn't like, you know, like I said, I'm not making no videos about her moving forward. Like that's why I decided to jump on this live, because once Rollo said he dropping the link, at first I wasn't coming on because he said Brainwave's coming on. I figured, you know what, let me just not be on the live. But then I said, you know what, let me jump on the live, clear the air, say what I have to say on my end. That way, that's it. I don't got nothing to say about this no more. I'm returning back to my content. I don't got no time with all this back and forth foolishness. I don't got no time for that. That stuff is toxic and poison. If I say I don't want nothing to do with this person because of the situation with the Hulk, that's me. That's for me. I didn't come online and say, hey guys, you know, cut her loose, you know, because I'm mad. You know, it is what it is. No, what she did affected me. And I don't want that kind of energy around me, because that means that she has an issue with me too. There's an issue, and it was expressed in her videos. She did about 4 or 5 hours of nothing but content. Just, I didn't do that kind of content. I didn't do that. All I said was she accused me of taking down my video. Remember the video I did earlier, the live stream? I never took it down. YouTube blocked my video worldwide. They blocked my video because I used the WWE's content with Booker T. So I had to blur it. If you go back to the video, you won't see the footage. You'll hear the audio. I blocked the footage. I didn't take down my video because I said something wrong, but she went in her video and she say that. Now, when you say that, other people that's coming in, it's like, well, what is Ringo hiding? Why he took down his video? He must have said something disrespectful. But no, the video is back up. And then she lied about me stealing her content. She said that I went to New Breed's page under a fake account, under a fake avatar, and wrote a comment, and then took a screenshot of it and then made a video. That's a lie. Because the channel that I got the comment from was that introverted guy who's always talking about sundown towns. Where do you think New Breed get that from? And I don't even want to say his name, but you need not know who I'm talking about.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Where do you think he get that sundown town stuff? From that other guy. It was his channel where I got the image from, because that lady came into that introverted guy's platform and asked, could you make a video about this particular story? I went and looked up the story because he put the name there. The woman put the name, but the whole story is bogus. But she made it seem like I went to New Breed's page. I didn't go to his page. That's a lie. That's false information you publicizing. So now when people hear that, they're like, really? He's making fake accounts? She accused my wife in the video of being under a fake account in her live chat. She was like, I hope that's not Ringo's wife. And you know that. Why are you doing that? Why are you talking about my wife? Just the other day, you were speaking nice things. Now you're accusing her of working with me to troll you? She don't got no damn time for that. You don't ever see my wife online talking to nobody. She's not in that drama. I do all the talking, right? You don't see none of these men, woman coming up. Well, I got to defend him. I got to come under a fake account. We don't need to do that. It ain't that serious. But don't spread lies talking about my mom, my kids. Oh, he got 4 daughters and he's this and he's that. And she was like, oh, he just got out the hood and now he lives around white people and he think white people are weird. That's in your heart, man. That's jealousy. That means you don't want to see me where I'm at. You don't want to see Rollo win. You don't want to see nobody win. You want to see us down. And it was expressed in that video. So when I hear stuff like that, now you see why I make content where I talk about we living in the worst time in history. People are fake.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, man.
Facts.
Absolutely, man. So my final assessments, everybody. I appreciate everybody for tuning into the show. Thank y'all for rocking with the platform, of your continuous support. And like what Ringo said, man, relationships is not built on economics. It's to talk. It's to talk, man. I've been doing a lot of great talking with different people, man. I don't ask them for anything. I had a person that was ready to give me a mansion. I said, no, I want to work for mine. I appreciate it, you know, the opportunity, but I want to do my thing the right way. And the person had enough respect. I could have been in the mansion today, y'all. No lie. No lie. They had everything set up for me, but I said, no, y'all work hard. I want to work for mine. I don't want to go into something and then I'm not appreciative of it. Because sometimes when you give somebody something, they're not as appreciative of it as if you put the work in. You get what I'm saying? They had enough respect to see that. I said, I'm good where I'm at. I'm saving more. I'm doing what I need to do. And then I'll see you on that other side. I'll be there soon. I'm not even worrying about it. I'll be there.
Yeah. And that's good.
Yep.
Now I was gonna say like where Rollo is right now, how he says like he has opportunity to for people to put him in certain situations, but he would rather work. It's just like I know people that are in the NFL, people that got money, and I never use their name. I never told nobody I know them. I keep their situation private. You know, I know 2 people in the NFL, millionaires. I never use their name for clout, nothing. I know a dude that is in the NBA that I grew up with. I would never put it out there because I want to keep those people situation private. I ain't trying to use them to come up off of them. I'd rather work for mine.
Yeah. That's right. Man, this has been a great live. All praises to the Lord, man. And I hope everybody that's tuning in, that's viewing the clouds, learn something from this, because I know y'all got to get ready. I got to get ready for the site. The person that I gave my, time to is not going to go in, so I got to go in. And that's another thing, man. You try to give people your time because they need the money, but they have a situation. I get it. It happens. This is what you got to be ready for, man. Even if I'm not in charge of that company, technically I am because of the time restraint I have to do. So it takes me away from what I got to do, but I always find a way to make it back. I'm just glad, man, to be alive, to be in the presence of great men that the Most High put in my life, man, and put in your lives that's tuning in. These are 2 family men. They've been married for a long time. In due time, we see what happens if I have a family in the future. Only the Lord knows. But, I had to tell my lady, man, like, look, this is what happened in the past. I want you to see the videos. I'm not like that person. And if you see any little thing, you can walk away. I'm good. Because I don't want, you get involved in this stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. It's great to be in companies of great people, man. The Most High put in our lives, man. Absolutely.
Gotta be thankful.
Yep. Got to
be thankful for what you got. Mm-hmm.
Yep. Like you say, Ringo, you have food, shelter. That's currency in itself, man.
And, Brainwaves also mentioned something in his speeches earlier. He said, he quoted one of my lines that talks about, it's not about the money.
Yeah.
Relationships is more important. The relationships, the connections, those things can open doors. Relationships, that's the most important thing there is, but there gotta be code. You have to have a certain level of code and respect to just know when to do something and when to just fall back and say, you know what, let me leave that alone because that's going to affect this. I don't want it to affect this. I don't want to offend this person. So let me just not say this and just swallow your pride. But to just come out there and just start wilding, you don't care. You broke the code. That's the way I see it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely, man.
We saw a lot of good stuff tonight.
Yeah, this got some good replay value. It's got some good replay value. Yeah, they're gonna definitely be watching this one.
Yeah, it is, man. I didn't even expect it to have this many people, man.
Mm-hmm.
I bet they didn't either, Rollo.
They want to know who's the lady now. It's not even about the lady, man. It's about what you go through, man. When a person can't have their way with you, man, it's like I was telling Sats. I'm like, look, man, when you get to a certain pinnacle as a man, you're gonna get your answer. And we are in that pinnacle stage. And now everybody is defecting from it. It's like an old man told me. He said, when you make 1,000 or more a week, you're gonna get your first answer. When you start making 10,000 or more a week, you're gonna get your very answer. When you start making over 30,000 a month, you don't be surprised what the outcome is. And he's used it as a currency. He's not talking about money. Money do show you how people are in a sense. It does. because when you didn't really have too much, you have more friends. I know the Bible says that when you're rich, you have more friends. And I'm not saying it's not a lie. What I noticed is when you rich, you have more fake people as friends because the devil intervene. Like he wants you poor. He'll send more people. When you poor, it's the devil have everybody want to be around you. But when you rich, it's like they gone like a spell. They're ready to put a spell on you. You're not supposed to make it.
You know one thing about her video, and I don't know if I mentioned it here. She actually was wishing death on me.
Oh wow.
She said something along the lines of, and this is what I mean about video witchcraft when they send subliminal curses through the video. She was talking about black inventors. She was like, the black man invented the toilet, this, that, all this other stuff. And then she said something along the lines of, I hope you don't end up having heart trouble one day. Something along those lines. In other words, basically putting in the universe her hope for something to happen to me. Because she was like, yeah, you're 49 years old. I'm actually 48. But she said, I'm 49. And she was like, I hope you don't have heart trouble in the future or something, because you're going to need this particular. And I'm like,
Wow.
why would you be saying these things? Like, why would you even air that? Why? It's evil, man. All I said is I'm not dealing with you no more. And it's like, like how when a man and a woman break up and they want to come and just start to throw dirt on you. That's what it is like. That's even with friendships. When there's like, for example, with the other entity, the fallout. Once the fallout take place, they start bad mouthing you, putting out bad reports. You're the worst person ever. But yet, y'all remember the video clip that I played where the guy was like, yeah, Ringo's my big brother and he taught me so much. I learned so much from, but now he says I'm all these negative things. Come on. Read between the lines. You were a fan, you were a supporter, everybody was cool, it's good. But once you start to move up or they can't get their way, all of a sudden now you're the worst thing that ever happened. And this is why a lot of people, when they get rich or they get very successful, they just stay to themselves and they're very strategic with how they use their money and who they have around them. And I don't blame them. You got to move like that because it took you forever to get to where you are. And people can be very snakish, So you got to be very careful. If there's anything that this situation is teaching me, it's not to be paranoid of people. At the same time, I got to know who is really in support of the vision and who's really on code. See how people communicate, like who's communicating with who, especially like behind the scenes, like something pull up, something happen. You contact the brothers. Hey, this is what's going on. You got to get in the habit of doing that because what that does, it keeps you in the loop. It keeps everybody accountable. And that way, everybody, each one teach one, you learn how to stay on code, And if you have a real issue, you go talk to the guy about it, talk to somebody about it. But if y'all don't really communicate like that and you there doing something publicly, you know what you're doing. She was accusing me of sneak dissing her. I didn't sneak diss her. She said I was making videos all week about her. No, I'm not. I'm doing my regular content. But that's what's going on. People in their heart, they already have a preconceived vision of who you are. And they looking at everything you do is attacking them. And you're not talking about them. Just like the other lady that crashed out. She kept accusing that I'm attacking her. I don't even talk to her. Like, what are you talking about? But this is what they do. And then when people see it, they believe it. And then the rumors start spreading. And that affects business. That's why I ain't make no videos about her. But it's interesting how she been quiet. And then all of a sudden this happens. It's like, why? Because we're on our way. We're on our way. We're on point. We're moving forward. I don't got time for this type of drama. And I know the viewers don't like this type of drama. I know y'all can't stand it. Y'all probably like, oh, come on, Ringo, man, again. Listen, it's not me doing anything. We just have to clear the air so that everybody's on the same wavelength, you know? Because when things are said in videos, people like, really? That's what she said about Ringo? That's what she said about Rollo? And ooh, now that affects business, man. It affects our life, our name. We trying to build something great. We don't need all that negative energy. That's energy harvesting. That's to get you to start put out fires and put out rumors. And, you know, now you're making all your content is based on negativity. You don't want to do that. I don't like that. I even like making videos about that other guy. I can't stand doing that. I don't like doing that. But at times you got to clear the air. If not, the rumors are going to start again, you know?
Exactly.
But that's about it. I'm going to get up on out of here, man.
Yeah, me too, man.
We've been trying to close for the longest.
I'm about to do what Ringo says all the time. I'm about to get out here and get something to eat.
Yeah.
I've been waiting to eat. Look, I got food sitting here waiting on me.
I got this cup of water. I'm about to drink my water. Get ready for in a few hours. Wow. Yep, around the corner. Wow. Well, I appreciate y'all coming on. Real Topics, and also Selena for coming on. Say what you have to say. I appreciate you, ladies. Appreciate you, Ringo, for taking the time. And Brainwaves, as always, man. Let's keep winning, y'all.
Mm-hmm. All right, guys. I want to get
all right.
Peace to the
next one.
All right, peace.
All right, peace, y'all. Peace.